Welcome, everybody. We are back.
Hello!
Hi, friends.
Hey, Chris, how you doing? Hello.
Happy.
There we
Is
go.
that what I sound like?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
no,
just
that-
as annoying for us. Don't
Yeah.
worry.
What do you think my name on this side?
Mine isn't.
Fuck all y'all.
I listen.
I didn't do nothing.
You exist.
I know.
It's one of those things, your voice sounds so much deeper in your mind, so when you hear a recording of your voice, like, is my pitch really that high? Apparently. Hi, everyone.
I think it's just you.
Huh?
What?
Hi, everyone. So, a couple announcements before we jump into this session. We are going to be having some scheduling changes. First and foremost, we will be off next week due to the holidays and just some kind of general scheduling conflicts.
Boo.
And then after that, we will no longer be streaming on Sundays, but instead we'll be moving our regularly scheduled program same time, but on Saturdays. We'll have a Discord announcement go out about that. Please give us a follow if you haven't already, so you get those notifications when we go live. Stop it.
Ring the bell. It was SpongeBob crashing into 9/11.
Crashing into
The
9/11.
Sorry, it was SpongeBob and 9/11 crashing into the Twin Towers. Sorry. My bad.
Get off of whatever it is you're on. So
He's on the spectrum. You can't get off.
I've tried, Amanda.
I kept watching that one, didn't I?
The only way out. Never mind.
Yeah.
Don't.
Let's stop that one.
Yeah, stop that one. So
What are
we
you
will be
doing later?
off on the 23rd, and we will return on, November 30th. So yeah, stay tuned. We'll be playing now on Saturdays. I think that's basically it. Was there anything else?
I think it's it.
All right.
Whack, right?
That's wild.
Whack.
Apparently, there's a new energy drink that tastes like a Go-Gurt.
A
It's
blue
Red Bull.
Go-Gurt.
Well, just it's like a Go-Gurt. Slurp that bitch up.
Okay. So, last we
Don't give
left
it to
off.
Chris. What?
I just looked over and I saw Chris move and start shaking.
Oh no, guys.
There might have been some mistakes last night.
I know.
I gave you
And someone's just a little bitch at the table. We're not gonna say who or
I
name
was
names
fine.
or anything like that,
I
but
was fine.
Happy Laxatus.
it's that one.
So,
I felt fine, at least.
last we left off,
You want some yogurt?
Stop.
all right, off the social media. We're playing D&D.
That's not. It's my phone. That's not social media though.
Why does it have a picture of that on your phone?
Because when we were in Japan, it wasn't yogurt. It was yogurt.
This is a cell phone.
Last we left off, the Starlight Battalion had
Pause your game.
split the party and had spent some of the members on the Emperor's ship, everyone else returning to Dendar, and
Where did
figuring
you
out.
go?
I'm dead.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Damn.
I was gonna get to that, but okay. As everyone kind of processed the death of you the night before, figuring out what steps we're going to do next, Apollo and Ava had an interesting conversation in which Apollo wished that he had a very expensive diamond for some reason, and then remembered that he actually had one, and for no related reason, lost a significant amount of energy that day. Meanwhile, you did some planning, which involved exploring more of the ship, in which you ran into Wing Leader Gwyneth, who informed you that she had cleared off this section of the ship, having been sent here by Rafani previously, as she was the one who had brought Cicera onto the ship. You guys had a conversation with her, determined her kind of allegiance, what was the next steps, and she kind of hinted that you might have had, not an ally, but something that might assist you in the room next door to the Emperor's where you guys had spent the night. Upon investigation, you realized that Empress Viviana was bedbound, having her life essence drained
her
by
name.
the Lich, which explains why you guys had never seen her. You managed to revive her, and she became a quick ally as you plotted of what you were going to do next, as you revealed your intentions that you were actually spies here to kill the Emperor, having told her that you killed both the Emperor and his patron Lich. Stop it. You created a plan with her in which she would adopt or hold out Cicera as her own. When speaking about what to do to end the war, she proposed that the only thing Altor would respect, in terms of a treaty, would be some sort of marriage license between the two empires, in which she proposed Headmaster Craw. You delivered this news, which was met with shock.
She wants the croc.
God damn it. Don't revive you. And then you guys traveled back to Dendar with her and Cicera, and had a conversation with all of them about what the next steps were before you were dismissed for them to discuss. Stop it!
She wants the croc. You want me to just move on
Yeah,
from
that's
that?
you. You know, I want you to be a professional and just bury that.
I
Like
can't.
I have to every fucking week.
Hello, I'm Headmaster Craw, and this is my Headmaster Croc.
Would she be? Never mind. You then had conversations amongst yourselves, figured out what you were going to do next. You traveled back to your estate to visit Apollo's family. Stop it! Bury it!
Do you think if he plays a sport, he's a croc and ball? What?
We're not getting anything done
We
today.
don't have to bring him back.
See, I know we don't actually. You can just leave.
Yeah, we'll hold off on that one.
You then had a conversation with Apollo's family, spoke with the simulacrum, gathered the resources to create another one, and asked your simulacrum Apollo, who you asked what his name was, and since no one at the table could remember if he had a name, was given the name Hermes. He then created a simulacrum for Wade, who is given the name Mjolnir? No, it was the Raven.
Hugin?
Huh?
Hugin?
Hugin.
I
And,
said woad.
Stop it.
and there is now, you guys now have two Wades.
Hugin.
You then left the estate to figure out what was going to be your next play. So that's where we pick up. As you are beginning to leave your estate, your deceased party member still heavy on your mind, but replaced with a secondary version of Wade.
Yeah, I mean, just let Colby play Hugin. We don't have to bring you back.
We also rapidly increased the value of everything in Dendar.
That's right. As
We
you
threw
guys
off the
received
world
a
economy.
large sum of money from Headmaster Craw due to your efforts in ending the war,
You get a
You
ring
guys
of
were-
protection.
you guys went on a spending
Not
spree
yet.
and
Wow.
bought a shit ton of magical items, as most of the
Okay.
resources to the entire kingdom, city-state, it's not kingdom, whatever, of Aldir was at your disposal, as it's basically anything you wanted could be sent to you, same-day delivery, through the connections between all the city-states. And you guys just went to town and bought freaking everything. So,
Yay.
oh yeah, and they totally were not,
Good.
didn't have 50K stolen by Apollo.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Now you told him, and now he knows.
Yeah. So that's where we pick up. As you guys have just left the estate
You
now,
guys are fine.
with Hunan, what do you guys wish to do next? You're
Well-
still in Dendar.
We have to go check on our setup, our date, because we can't leave without her. I have to bring her back. Princess Viviana. We have to go get
Oh,
her and bring her.
Empress.
Empress. No, sorry.
Aren't they in the middle of a meeting?
Yeah, but I mean, like, what are we supposed? We went shopping. We've done everything we needed to do. Do we want to go anywhere today? Do I have any more spells left?
How are we feeling? Let me check the vibes. Anybody wanna
Yeah,
talk
we
around?
can go some places. Do we want to go anywhere?
Well, I mean, no, I think if I remember, like out of game, we need a long rest before we can bring back you.
Mm-hmm.
So we just gotta end this day. So if we're gonna bring back Viviana, let's bring her back.
Okay, I guess.
Is there anything that Yu's spirit would like to tell us that he wants? Because we did save 30,000 gold for him for any magical item that he would like.
Oh no. I'll be right back. I left the party.
You
fund in
spirit
my
will
room.
get back to you, as they were unaware of this.
I told you.
I didn't know you set aside stuff. Just
Why would we not set aside money for you?
because I'm dead. I don't
It's like
know.
living with a retard.
You're going to talk.
It wasn't specified. I didn't want to assume.
All right. Well, there's about I think either 27 or something like that.
The rule, if you get paid while
1,000.
someone's dead, you don't have to share
We
with them.
all got ourselves rings of protection. Did we buy a ring of protection for you?
Yes.
Apollo said at the beginning of the session, so I'm going to assume yes.
Okay, so we bought a ring of protection for you as well. So assume that you're going to have one attunement slot taken.
Okay.
Did we give?
But that will
Keegan
give you a
plate mail?
+1 to AC and a +1 to any saving throws.
If your boon is attunement, it doesn't have to be. Just so you know.
Oh, okay. That does take up one.
Yes.
Did we get Human plate mail?
And then I think Ava
Didn't
got a
you give
staff of the
him-
woodlands, so I got a powerful magic
Someone
staff.
gave him armor.
Wade got a powerful magic staff. Vagus got bracers of defense, I think. And then what
Yep.
else did you get? Oh, we got Vagus the fucking magic
I
helmet.
got my wizard hat.
Like,
He's got his wizard hat.
yeah.
27.4 thousand gold left.
For you.
Along with the ring of defense.
Ring of protection.
Ring of
No.
protection.
That thing.
Yeah. Okay. But other than that, I think we just need to basically go check in on the newly engaged couple, fingers crossed, and yeah, see what they've agreed on, and then bring her back to the ship, so she can start issuing orders and stuff.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll make our way back up to the Adventurers Guild.
Okay. Easy enough.
How long has it been?
I would
It's
say
been the day.
it's been since you guys dropped off. Did you want to talk with Craw?
Yeah.
No, it's only been a few hours. You guys have
Yeah.
not taken a long rest. You guys brought
Right,
her
but
here
it's
in the morning.
been the day.
Yeah, I would say it's been most of the day. It's probably been like 5 or 6 hours between like all the walking you guys have done,
Plenty of
all the
time.
shopping you have done. This was not like something you walked into one store and just ordered off a catalog. This was quite a bit of conversations and wheeling and dealing and all that
Here's
stuff.
the list. Figure it out.
And plus, you guys having to like figure out the finances and all that stuff. But once you arrive,
Apollo having to figure out the finances.
basically, yeah. Once you arrive back at the Adventurers Guild, you are immediately brought up to the head offices, and you're let in immediately. But you can see that Craw and Viviana are still in the middle of conversation, and you can see Cicera has seated on one of the nearby armchairs, hand on his chin, trying so hard to pay attention, but he's like barely keeping his eyes open. And you can tell this has been hours of just very, very boring conversation for him.
No.
Is it just them at this point, or are they still like in a full-scale meeting with other people?
At this point, it's just them.
Okay.
But you can tell, looking around the room, you can see that there is like cups along some side tables. There's been other people that have come in here, but it's grown just the three of them.
Okay.
And as you walk in, they finish up like the middle of their kind of this part of the conversation, and you can see as Viviana looks very stoic, and Craw looks a little guarded. But as you walk in, he just Stoic Battalion.
Hope we're not interrupting anything.
You see, kind of like looks hesitantly to her, and she just. You kind of see there's just a little bit of like a stare down between the two of them before
Jesus Christ.
Viviana
So he
shakes her
thinks
head.
gonna wear the pants in the
They
relationship.
should just kiss already.
They should just fucking get over it.
Sees,
The tension is really high between the two of them.
He's pulling his crock out.
I don't have my
I still
erasers.
hear him, he's gone but not forgotten.
He's right there in
He's
our heads.
echoing in your mind. Croc.
Yeah.
Croc.
It's like he's still here.
You see, as Viviana turns to all of you. No, I believe we have reached the end of our conversations, at least for now. Perhaps it is time that we take a break and resume these negotiations. You see, as Craw just nods stiffly. I agree. I look forward to further negotiations between our nations. Just spoken like a true politician. Very well. She turns to all of you.
Insight check. What happened in this room?
Yeah, what's going on? Do they like each other? Do they hate each other more? What's going
19.
19. Okay, what exactly are you trying to deduce?
If they like each other or not.
Okay, that. Looking through this room, as of now, no. You get the sense that this is very much a power struggle between Kraw's values of wanting to maintain the Aldir and Viviana, who is very much representative of an empire with an emperor. There's a very, very strong difference in ideology between these two, but you can see that there's definitely no romantic interest between these two at the moment, which might make sense because they've only just met. So as of now, you're not sensing any wedding bells going off anytime soon.
Right.
But
Man, if only you were here, he could.
on? Trap them.
just guess. Wedding trap them.
Mm-hmm.
But you see as Viviana turns to all of you, I shall send further negotiators to discuss the terms of this arrangement between our new nations. At the very least, I think we are both in agreement that a ceasefire is in order until things can be sorted. Don't you agree? And she turns back to Kraw, who just nods, not saying anything. Just, very well. Cicera, come, child. It's time for us to return.
Wow. I mean, you could just ask. You know, oh, okay. I just look at Cicera. I'm sorry.
You suddenly feel this, like, it's weird. It's hard to describe a feeling that you've never felt before. It's almost like a pressure, but it also is like, have you ever been like home alone or somewhere by yourself and you swear you hear someone call your name, but there's no one, either no one home or there's no one around that did it?
Yeah, usually when I'm unmedicated, that happens.
The voices come back.
Mm-hmm.
As you get like that kind of sensation, and it takes me to realize that it is a prayer.
Oh.
Praise to you.
Cute.
Help that man.
But he does stand up and kind of takes a step towards Viviana. She just kind of looks at you expectantly.
I am to stay with the Emperor still, yes?
You can do whatever you want.
Okay.
I think.
Should we stick together, or because we're gonna have to teleport again?
Ava and I, while aboard the Emperor's ship, somehow managed to find a very integral component in bringing you back. So we have the means to do so. We just need the energy to do
The
so.
stars
Which
have
will
been very
come.
insistent in my head about the exact ritual I need. I don't know where Buddy is, or I mean yours is, but make sure he stays close to you, Vagus, because we'll need him.
He's still here. I'm assuming.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely has not left your side at all.
We can all come
Perfect.
back.
I'll just wait here.
So maybe we should all stick together so tomorrow we could
As
easily go on.
you say this, you feel like a shove on your shoulder.
Shove.
I think Buddy's telling you
I
to
look
come
around.
with us.
I'm going with you, apparently.
Good.
Don't you ever fucking push me again. No, I'm kidding.
So they just you say the whispering in your mind. They just said they have the means to revive you. You want to stay here?
Tomorrow. They can revive him tomorrow.
I'm not waiting for them to shuttle your ass back over there.
Thank you. All right.
That's cool.
Everybody join hands. Come now.
Is there a second Wade with us right now?
There is.
Yes.
Is there a what?
Is he very? Did we ever disguise Wade too?
No.
No.
No one questioned it, though. Everyone was just...
Yeah.
Those folks are that weird, honestly.
No one's asking any questions. You're just okay. Well,
Yeah,
he
you see-
discovered his twin brother. Let's go.
Now you see Kraw's kind of looking at this situation, and he's not reacting. You've also, do you call this out, or do you just keep silent about it?
No. Ava tries to stay silent about it. Pretend
Apollo
nothing's
like
wrong.
waves hands and then goes, "Oh wait, 3, 4. Oh yeah, we have enough. I have enough. I can get
Okay.
everybody there."
All right.
And everybody link hands,
Link hands.
and I'll teleport us back to the.
1.
All right. As you feel the, for a moment, it's strange. It almost feels like you're moving through jelly. There's some kind of resistance to the teleportation. But then, just at this point where you're afraid of some sort of ricochet, you manage to break through. As the wards placed around the Emperor's ship have been modified to allow you in, thanks to Wing Leader Gwyneth. And as you arrive back, I'm assuming in the Emperor's room, you arrive there without any issue. You know the location. Because if you know the location, you don't have to roll, right?
Mm-hmm. Technically, you're supposed to still roll. I think.
Oh, in that case, roll. I thought it was if you have been to the location before, it's no roll required. But am I missing?
If you're
something?
very familiar, it's 25 to 100. You're on target, so it's like.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll. Let's see if you guys muck this up somehow. Because you was the one that had Featherfall, right?
Oh.
Wait, I thought.
Oh.
I
Okay,
have
thank
that as
God.
well.
It's a 30.
So that would have been hilarious if you miss your target and no one has Featherfall, and that's the end of the campaign.
Yeah, I have that call.
We're on
And I have
target.
5, and a few other stuff.
You arrive without issue. And as soon as you kind of land and stumble, you see as Viviana kind of. Very well. Today was, well, full of possibilities, but are you planning to stay on the ship or?
We'll be leaving tomorrow.
I think we need to stay one more night.
I guess we'll be back tomorrow. We'll be leaving throughout the day, and I guess coming back here at night.
Very well. I would recommend that you not wander the ship. Please stay to these. Well, stay to these sections of the ship until I have been able to sort out what the next steps will be.
Trust me, I have no interest in exploring this.
Very good. In the meantime, I believe that it is appropriate for me to start informing people of the Emperor's untimely demise.
You do whatever you would like.
Very well. But that shall be an issue for tomorrow. For today, I need a bath. And she walks out of the room.
Great.
Nice.
I mean, Wade, don't you have a powerful staff that also has plane shift?
I do, but I also need the tuning fork as well.
I have it right here. I pull out the tuning fork.
She has it right there for you.
Oh, thank you. Do you want a plane ship to?
I mean, it's up to you. Do you guys want to stay here on this ship, or do you want to go to the Kobold colony tonight?
I want to stay here on the ship.
Okay.
Okay. You don't want to hang out with the kobolds?
I want to stay here.
Okay.
You'd rather stay in a hostile environment than go back to the.
Yes, absolutely.
Cool.
Equally hostile environment.
No, yeah.
I pass back the tuning fork.
I can also get us
all
there
right. All right.
ignoring all material components, so. If
For
you
plane
guys,
ship? Oh, for. I
Mhm.
get what you're saying.
So we can kind of just go. Well, Ava, do you want to tell the rest of the group what you thought? Because I think you only told me.
Yeah. I did. I guess I must have only told you. Okay. Let's get a private place. But Vagus and Wade 2. I already forgot what we named Wade 2.
Hugin.
Hugan.
Hugin?
Woad.
Why?
Whoa.
Why Hugin?
What?
Okay. Never mind. I was gonna say why Hugin, but it's okay. It's okay. It's not important right now.
It has something to do with their weird furry culture.
Okay.
I mean, it's more about
I don't
mythology,
understand.
but okay.
But
Yeah.
Your weird furry culture.
Norse mythology?
I had very insistent
For
messages
love.
from the stars.
Canonically.
Anyways, I had very insistent messages from the stars last night. They were guiding me towards a path where I could at least get to the doorway and call use soul back. I know that it's very. None of the magic I have right now is going to be enough because his literal body is ashes, and I pull out a little baggie of ashes, fused ashes that I collected.
I pull out the vial of
Um,
Wade's ashes. Is it bad that we're collecting our party's ashes?
No, for resurrection, I think it works.
But I did find they showed me this pathway, and I think that for the best success, we should go to the source of the magic here. I think it would be good to call upon at the tree, because that way, it's gonna be a little bit fucky wucky. This will be my first time doing this, and I'm wondering if we should be calling you soul back. I mean, I know that, but yours has been holding on to it, but manifesting a body for him essentially to come back into, as well as I'm wondering if we should put the boon in there at the same time, and then I know I have a few loose marbles, but the marbles are hitting against each other. Wondering, can we also ascend him? This is like a huge energy source to be brought back to life. Is there a path for that here? I don't know. But I think that like technically I could just probably do this spell tomorrow on the ship in a bathtub, and it would probably work. But for how important it is, and if we're also going to be giving the boon to you, I feel like the closer to the tree would be better.
I agree.
We could
What do you guys think?
plane shift there and plane shift back. I'm only using small
Yeah.
amount of charges. It
I
wouldn't cost
have
any
plane
spell
shift
slots.
as well. I mean, like, if you could plane shift us there, Wade, I could plane shift us back.
I would just use the charges on the staff, and then
Oh.
it recovers some of its charges the next day. So I'm
How many-
okay with doing that.
How many charges does it take?
I think it's. So I have 50. It takes.
How many have you already used? You've already used like 25.
No, I haven't used any.
Okay.
It would cost 7.
To get us there and back?
14 there and back.
Yeah.
I mean,
And then you get 212 plus 1 on the next day.
fuck.
So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think where the doorway is the most thin.
I would agree.
The veil is most thin. My metaphor did not work, but you get it.
I think it's probably rare that we're going to get an opportunity to both bring him back, install the boon, and ascend him. And I think the best chance that we
I
have
don't-
at doing all of those is
Yeah,
at the
I don't
tree.
guarantee the ascension part. I just had that idea, like, I'm gonna be putting in a lot of fucking magic to do this. And
I can help.
to ascend, he needs a lot of fucking magic, so
Also, if we know the teleportation circle sequence, you can use plane shift for that as well.
I don't think we know.
But there's. I don't know. Just throwing it out there.
I mean,
Like, we don't
but I
necessarily
mean,
have
yours,
to
is
have
that
a
okay with you?
metal rod.
I look for yours until he materializes.
You see, you still have. Oh, flip it to my notes. Cicera is still in this room, and
Oh,
you see
right.
as yours starts to reveal themselves. You can see Cicera just kind of like the eyes widen. There's another one. Okay.
he's been here the whole time. They've been here the whole time.
Yeah, you see yours just starts nodding. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I mean, makes sense. I mean, it'd be more for me to work with as well. How can I help? What can I do?
I think you're doing everything perfectly now. keep holding on to you, and when I need to call upon you to bring the soul to the body that I've manifested for him, and this is new magic for me. I don't know what kind of convincing, if any, you will need to come back, but that's what you're there for.
That's what we're all here for.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So,
I can do that.
perfect. Thank you. The other thing that I've been thinking about is, all right, so we did not tell Katie that we were here, and now she knows.
I'm not worried about that.
Yeah, how are we all feeling? How are we all feeling is basically my question.
I think she understands what we were doing.
Yeah.
She herself sent Gwyneth to help. In her own fucked up way, she was helping us. So I don't think, one, it's nothing we have to worry about, but two, in the grand scheme of things, I don't think it matters at the moment.
For sure, for sure. I'm mentally, like, are we telepathic bonded?
Apollo could have recast it, I guess.
It's okay. I guess Ava's gonna hold back on saying too much about Katie or Vanya in front of Sarah. So she'll just stop the conversation there.
Well,
But,
I think.
wow, Apollo, you have a champion now.
Hey, what up? You good?
It's like the first one of us that,
yeah, it's like day
that has a
two
follower,
of
like
you
a real
being-
follower.
Is it? Yeah, I suppose this is day 2. It's still a lot to take in. I mean, but no, I feel good.
Is there anything you need me to do? Like, you got any, like, things you need done? I don't know how this works.
Have you said
Honestly,
your prayers today, young man?
Yeah, I felt one.
I've never prayed before, so I guess am I doing it right?
Fuck, dude. Neither have I. I don't know how I ended up here.
Not sure if that makes you feel better or worse, but you know,
It should make you feel better.
Somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
okay.
I think the key takeaway here is nothing is as serious as we make it out to be. Like, we're all just figuring this out for the first time.
Not being this serious. The world is ending. However, not that big of a deal.
I mean, it's going to end with or without us.
Sure, I mean it's just the fate of my entire country and Aldir. If we mess this up, that's good. 'Cause you're a god.
I'm God.
Powerful God.
Well, I wouldn't say all powerful yet, but we're getting there.
You can slap the all out. You're just powerful.
Yeah.
Just generally powerful.
Yeah. I'm not, but I'm not.
So,
I'm like a nice.
okay, so you're
Yeah.
who's
Oh, well, you haven't met them yet, but I'm sure they're. You don't want to meet them.
what about the rest of you? Are you also?
He's Ava's. He's gonna be when we bring him back. You met you
The blue
briefly.
Yeah.
I think he was the only one of us that wasn't ascended,
Mm-hmm.
for
you
lack
guys-
of a better term.
So you all can't die.
I don't quite.
one. We can test it.
What?
We haven't tested that yet.
Why me?
Yeah, I know disintegrate.
Too soon, you fuck.
Okay. You can kill me.
Sorry.
Do you think I have other hit points?
Wait, what?
That was rich. No, I don't think we haven't tested it, but I don't know what it means. Again, like I said, this is all of our first times too, so I don't think any of us understand quite what it means. But I think we're definitely harder to kill
That's for sure.
now that we have become who we are.
Death doesn't work in the same way it does for mortals. That was a weird way to put that.
Yeah, that sounded kind of evil, Vegas. Are you okay?
I'm gonna go lay down.
You're asking that now? Is it a little
Well,
late?
he wasn't saying stuff like, it's not the same way for you mortals. It's a very new term Vegas has coined.
It's the wizard hat.
It's the wizard hat. He has spells now.
My intelligence went up by 1.
He
I'm
stared at-
Still negative.
He stared into the void long enough, and the void stared back.
The lich was trying to brainwash me the whole time. There's not enough going on up there.
Nothing in my brain. I guess I can hear your prayers. So, like, if you ever need anything, you can always reach out to me that way if I'm never around.
Okay, and then if I need you, you'll find me, come to me.
I mean, I can get anywhere pretty quick. You just got to tell me where you're at. So, like, in the prayer, make sure to drop the location so I know where to show up.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
We can get around very quickly. I just need to know where I'm going.
Wait, so is there like a book or something I'm supposed to read?
Oh,
Like-
fuck.
It's a pamphlet I made for him. Here, Patron of Math, and it's like the most crumpled ass.
The edges are folded. It's splitting off. There's a coffee stain on there.
Yeah, he looks at it and kind of goes.
Bloodstains and coffee stains on it at this point.
Yeah, he's
There's
looking at it and he goes.
ashes.
This is a. Okay, it's not as in depth as I thought it was. Okay, that's a. Cat flips it over.
I don't know whose
Is this
blood I don't know whose blood it is.
He flips it over and goes. Is this for a meat stand? It's a flyer for the.
Oh, you haven't
I ran out of
lived.
paper. I ran out of paper, so I had to take a flyer.
Just-
Ava, God damn it. Fucking Christ.
It's on brand. It's on brand. I miss you so much. You would have planned.
You know, it was at this point that he probably would have brought out like 7 40-day-old meat sticks and offered them to everybody. Oh, so good. All right, we need to go to bed so we can bring him back. Stop. I don't need to cry. Let's just go to bed so we can bring him back and we can move on from this.
Okay.
I hate him.
If I had been any weaker, there would have been no chance to bring it back.
Yep.
So, alright, so you guys are all gonna take a long rest.
Yep.
Alright. As you all settle in, is there anything you guys wish to do before you begin your long rest? I'll just tell you now that because of Wind Leader Gwyneth, you are safe as long as you remain in this section of the ship, so you don't have to worry about if you guys don't want to as long as you don't leave this section of the ship, you guys are safe. So is there anything you guys wish to do, any conversations, anything you wish to prepare before you take a long rest?
I
I
have.
would like to roll for void, please.
Okay, go ahead and roll d20 for me.
I would like to.
Natural 20.
It is endless.
Oh yeah.
But you know what? You find one side of it.
Oh, yeah.
I order the finest room service possible.
Okay.
It's like the most bougie steak in fucking.
It fucking is. You guys have had some like pretty good food, some really shitty food, some pretty good food. Nothing has topped this. Like this is like the bougiest, the Michelin stars. It is over the top and ridiculous, and it is just as you're summoned for it. You have this conversation with Gwyneth, and she just fine. It's hi. And it's just delivered and left outside, and she actually brings it to you and leaves it like outside the door, and just knocks and walks away before you see her. What is it that you order?
It's just a cart, like carts full of everything. I get lots and lots of meats for Vagus. I get seafood for Wade. I get bugs for Ava.
I would say that's probably one order you're not able
It's
to
escargot.
fulfill. Oh, okay.
It's like
No,
bougie,
give me-
just
give me- Yeah, Ava very specifically wants black cat VR?
Black caviar?
Ago.
Yeah. Which you have no idea how the hell they have this. There's no bodies of water anywhere in which they could get fish eggs, as far as you know.
I just, yeah.
Room service.
And like 3 of the best bottles of wine that they have.
Of course, anything for the Emperor.
God, you know how many people probably died just to be able to make this stuff?
Yeah.
Now I'm sad. Now I don't want to eat it. But I
More
eat it. I eat it
Anybody
anyway.
eats it.
Well, they're already dead. So,
Yeah, but why let it ruin my fun?
their memory.
Pours a nice red. But that's about it. We just take it easy and wake up.
As
Wake up!
So, as you all are settling in for your long rest,
Okay, point of contention. I feel like I need to say this before we get there.
okay?
How do we want to roll the wish? If I do something that's not approved and there's a 33% chance, do we want to do 1 to 33? Do we want to do 66 to 99? Like, what do we want to do if I need to roll?
I suppose I will give you choice. I would say 1 to
To
33,
33, okay.
but if you want to do the highs or bad, then that's fine. That's up to
Okay,
you.
we'll just do 1 to 33, just make sure we're all on the same page.
Okay, 1 to 33. So, as you all are preparing for your long rest, you all feel
Same clothes.
as you're settling in for your rest. I should not be watching you guys' freaking chat moment. You'll feel this strangeness as you start to sleep. And as you settle in, you feel your minds being pulled. And you suddenly find yourself in a familiar circular room with a large onyx an obsidian table with the high back chairs. As you
It's been a
see,
while.
as
Oh, are we
Ravania
all being summoned?
is sitting on her chair.
Do I get to
looking-
bring Cicera? Because he's my champion?
No, this is
no,
room for
wait.
gods.
It's just,
This would probably break his mind, so no. You see, she, as
pussy.
Ravania, is currently sitting with one leg kind of folded over the other. And you see Pisces, oh my god, sitting in another chair to a more normal size, not the big grand form you normally see her is. She is looking very uncomfortable as you realize that you are all asleep. Actually, no, revise. You guys actually do not see the obsidian tables. You actually see the large, watery expanse of this almost like reverse snow globe. And you can see that rather than a table, you can see a series of small, large, flat stones that Ravania is sitting on. She's still at the head of the table, but you realize that this is where you guys first met Pisces. As you were all sleeping and have been summoned to her domain,
Oh, nice.
her realm of dreams. And you see the sea life kind of wispily swimming along the peripherals. And you see as Ravania looks quite stoic. Just, I hope I am not interrupting.
You know, just trying to sleep.
Well, then, good thing that I'm not bothering you then.
You know, just trying to sleep.
You are still sleeping, but we must have a conversation. You have lost one of your boon holders.
He's coming back tomorrow.
We'll get him back.
You seem confident.
Yeah, chill.
She's like, well, shit. It's nothing.
Yeah,
How about
Yes.
Yeah, chill.
Believe it or-
chill out.
believe
Back
it or
off.
not, we know what we're
about
doing.
it, but I'm bringing him back.
Forgive me if I am not inclined to just go with "Don't worry, we'll handle it."
Well, sometimes you have to go with "Don't worry, I'll handle it."
And what of the other missing boon holder?
Wait, isn't that pretty much what you
I don't
said
know where
about...
he's at.
I'm not trying to say.
The other thing that you said that you would handle.
Listen, I've had a lot on my plate, Ravanya.
I'm
Katie.
sorry that you have had a lot on your plate. We are running out of time, and our pantheon is not finished. We are still missing someone for our last seat, and the last missing boon holder is unaccounted for.
How do you know we're running out of time? How much time do we have left?
Yeah,
She
what's the
is the
time limit?
time.
When is it happening? This is the first time I'm hearing it. Not the first time, but what's the due date?
Yeah. Keep hearing it.
When's my
I
essay
don't
due by?
know exactly, but I would rather not be caught unawares. It takes time to raise someone to be ascended, let alone to find the proper candidate. And already I have concerns with the current boon holder due to his lack of soul.
Do you have a faster option?
I have a soul.
And make sure my lore is correct.
She
She
means
knows
you-
that that the other boon holder is your clone, right?
I don't
No.
think she does.
No.
She doesn't.
She has no clue who
We
he
haven't
is.
told her anything about
Yeah,
Ares.
she doesn't know anything.
I thought we talked about it because she had concerns with both of you guys raising up.
Yeah, I
For-
thought that
oh,
she did
wait,
know
wait,
because she had
wait.
concerns.
Actually, no. For
She did have concerns.
Yeah, she did have concerns.
I think she-
I didn't-
all this.
I don't think we would have told her that.
No,
I thought the
we
whole thing was
had
we didn't. We
to.
wanted to keep Ares like hidden from her.
We wanted to keep Ares as hidden as possible.
He
Okay,
was
I
at
will. I'll roll that back then.
I
don't
don't
know.
know. No,
Because she can't see him.
She can't see him.
that's right.
Yeah.
I think she's.
The
aware of
only
that.
thing I think she was worried about was me not having a full soul.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought there was a conversation of her.
I could be mistaken, but I'm
I
pretty
know
sure.
this also could have been a full conversation I had in my head that was ready to go, and I just don't remember if it was real or not.
Man.
It happens when you're.
It do
It
like
do
that.
be
It
like
do be
that.
like that. Okay, so I'll roll that back.
Got a lore prep for every situation.
Okay, so we are still missing our final boon holder, which you told me that you have handled. I don't know exactly how much time we have left, but I'd rather not continue with the idea that we can continue to be laissez-faire about this whole situation now that you've wrapped up your personal business with the Emperor.
I mean, you being high strung isn't helping anything.
You see the waters around Pisces' domain start to turn dark.
I don't know, like, do you think because you're the first, you automatically hold sway over everybody? Do you think you're the first and you have more knowledge? Do you think because it's Hexavia?
You think.
No.
That explains a lot.
Yeah.
Let me make one thing clear. We are in this together, but you cannot do this without me. It is my plans, my strategies, and I'm the only one that knows what the hell is going on.
Well, maybe if you talk to other people, that wouldn't be the
Maybe,
case.
yeah.
But
If
you
you-
hold everything
If you
so
proved
close
more
to the
competence,
vest.
then maybe I would.
How could I have not proved competent?
Let me see. What exactly was your plan when you took over when you killed the Emperor?
Figure
Would
it out
you
as I
really-
go.
That is not a plan.
Yeah, it
We've
is.
been doing
It's my
good
plan.
so far, I think. based
Because
on
I had already put a plan in motion. Based off of your request, I might add.
God,
My-
you ask for help and then she beats you over the head when she does help you. It's very rude. Not very nice.
This is not a game.
This table is strangely hostile this evening.
Do you feel the tension in the air?
I
It's like
feel a lot of tension from you as well.
you can like pluck strings here.
Yeah, I think Apollo. Just a little bit more chill. Just a little bit more chill would be good.
For my high insight people, can I get an insight check? Also, I'm ordering.
Yeah.
Don't wait for me.
Chris put it in.
I'll put it in. Just want orange chicken. Charming.
They're gonna be a 30-20.
You're 20. Okay. As you.
But my passive is at 21.
I have a passive insight of 18.
Okay, no, that's fine enough.
Perception.
As you're kind of saying this, looking to Apollo, kind of telling everyone to calm the hell down. As you look at Ravanya, one thing you notice, Ava, she's always had this. Well, since she has been Katie again, she's had this very more collected look to her. She seems to be more on edge during this meeting. She is speaking a little bit faster than she normally does. She just doesn't. She's not speaking like herself. And as you kind of look her over, she's still wearing that same kind of long, dark robe. But you notice that she looks injured. She looks tired.
Malthusar's not going her way.
How's the battle going in Centrum? Do you need help? You're allowed to ask for help from us too. And we did have a plan with the Emperor. Apollo was going to pretend to be the Emperor, and we were going to do the peace treaty thing, you know, just with Gwyneth there. That plan changed, so we had to do it on the fly.
I have Centrum under control.
Are you sure?
What's that check?
Yeah, inside check on that.
Yeah, good.
All right, it's a 24 now.
30, 20.
21.
21.
9 plus 10.
For probably the first time since you've known Nirvana, there is a hesitation in her voice.
Ooh. Ooh. I'm a nasty girl.
What do you mean by under
I'm
control?
a nasty
Exactly.
girl.
Is somebody gonna match my
She-
freak? Hey.
You see, she
One of you would sneak butt.
Centrum has provided more resistance than I accounted for.
Happens to the best of us when plans don't go your way, I suppose.
My
Oh, shut
plans
up.
are going my way. I have Centrum under control. It is just taking more time than I anticipated, and more energy than
Okay.
I anticipated.
Real quick.
So
Did,
time is of the essence.
did we do
So-
something about Syndrome? Did,
No,
did we
she-
warn anyone?
No, she
No.
did
We
not
talked
warn
to
us, no.
Damien.
That's right, we talked to Damien.
We briefly talked to
Talked to
Damien,
Damien.
but we
Yeah.
decided not
Who
to
is
engage.
Part of the resistance in Centrum.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was.
Yeah.
I think we did, but I couldn't remember. Okay,
Yeah.
We didn't do
We
anything.
talked.
but no, we initiated.
Yeah, but we didn't do anything.
You might have done something.
We didn't do anything.
I believe, if I remember correctly, you specifically told him what she was going after.
We did.
We did.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Bow.
And you see, she. I have Centrum under control. It is just taking more energy than I would have liked. And it is energy that, and time that we simply do not have.
So do you want help?
Maybe there's a more peaceful way to get Centrum rather than beating them into submission.
I would prefer to take a more indirect approach like I had planned to do with Altor. But I need the power of Meltazar.
Okay, I'm.
In direct conflict. Let me finish. I need their forces and I need them quickly. What I need from you is what we talked about before. I need a pantheon. I need you all to finish your ascensions. Get you back if that is your plan, or find someone else with his boon and get him ascended. And we need that final boon holder so we can be united. If the rift opens now, we are not strong enough. So either tell me you have it handled or I'll do it myself. Do you have,
We have it
this handled? Roll a
We do.
persuasion check.
Great. I'm gonna do a cosmic omen for myself. Do a little d6 roll. All right, I got an 18 total.
You see as she looks to you, Ava, and you see there's this kind of change in expression as she looks to you, and she just gives you a nod. Very well. Very well then. Make this your priority. This needs to be soon. We need a full pantheon and someone to occupy each of these seats. And she looks to the final empty seat. I need you to finish this so I can focus on Centrum and get this under control.
You have a time frame on something?
Katie, is it Malthazar that you need, or is it the... The Aarakocra?
It is both. The Dai hold the strings in most of Centrum. They are my biggest obstacle, as they are direct children of the sisters. But I am close to finally grinding them under heel. Their resistance movement, though, is quite spread thin. They have some talented magic users, which is making things difficult. Aarakocra. I had hoped to have that under control, but it appears as if Titania has disappeared, which is unfortunate. But no matter. My sources are
Once we deal with
giving-
our shit, do you need our help?
And you see as Pisces kind of leans back in her chair a little bit and kind of does the sarcastic eyebrow. And you see as Ravani just,
I feel like it might help with the timing.
There's no
Speed
point in being
things up.
prideful about this.
Yeah. Especially if we're on a time crunch.
once you are finished and you have selected the final member of this pantheon, which I am allowing you to do,
Thanks.
yes, I would require your assistance
Thank you.
in Central. If one thing you are quite talented in ensuing the right amount of chaos.
Sounds like a plan.
Drop us a hand.
We can
Get
do
your blue boy back. The final boon found. And at this point, bring them to me. I will find what we need to do to give them the power they need to ascend. Ideally, find someone. Or else. And she thinks for a moment. On second thought, find the boon and bring it to me. I have someone in mind. That I
Who do you
believe
have in
would
mind?
be.
It's also quite the 180 that just said, I'll let you pick, and then say, no, never mind, I have it.
Give me a persuasion check.
Who? Apollo?
I
Ava?
was thinking Ava, but I'll give it to Apollo.
I'll roll with disadvantage if you want.
Sure.
What the
Could
fuck?
Ava give it now?
Well, you have a dice
that.
box.
Everyone on a journey.
That shit went right, but my dice box is more my storage box at this
Win
point.
the whole.
I was gonna say, could Ava give advantage for a straight roll?
Sure.
It doesn't. It really doesn't matter.
I know, but it's
I
still
can't
fun.
roll below 29.
I can still pretend. You can't roll below a 29.
Every roll I have, every persuasion or charisma roll is base 10 because of Silver Tongue.
Yeah.
And then I have a plus 19. So I cannot roll below 29.
Amazing. So what's your total?
29.
All right. Yeah, that's ridiculous. See, she. I have a candidate in mind which I think would be agreeable to all of you.
Are you going to say a Lou?
I think Alu would be a suitable candidate that we can all agree upon.
Yeah, surely that's not a conflict of interest.
I do that?
Well, anyone is a conflict of interest, no matter what. We choose, she chooses. Might as well be someone that's a conflict of interest to both of us.
Or is
Um,
literally a conflict of interest with Ravania.
Yeah,
She
like,
has a-
as if we're scared of conflicts of interest with Katie. Like,
It was always my intention to have her as a seat for this table once things were safer. But even then, I believe at this point, as she looks to you, Ava, I would not be able to convince her.
What a shame.
But
we'll talk about it. Yes, okay. Go on, sorry.
that is all. I have to return. I must return. Pisces. And she like kind of glances at Ava with like a stiffness and
Can I do something for her?
sure.
This is a little fucky wucky, but could I almost like give her a D6 of a cosmic omen, almost like a bardic,
Ravania?
for her to carry in? Yeah, for her to carry in and just say, I don't always have to agree with you. We don't always have to agree with you. But you said something very true which is we are together in this. And that's still true. Okay? Trust us to deal with the Boonhold. We do have it under control. I do have a way to bring you back and potentially ascend him. I know where the last Boonholder is. Trust us. Just a little more.
It has been quite a long time since I've had to trust someone. At this critical hour, I hope that this is the wrong time for me to put my trust in something else. But I will let you return to your business, and I shall return to mine. And as she starts to stand up, you see Ava, she kind of like looks at you and like almost glares, but then just... Pisces, thank you for hosting. And she turns and she kind of like disappears into sea foam. You see as Pisces, like, eyes are wide, she kind of looks around. What was that?
What was what?
She has never thanked me for anything.
It's a trap.
Told her to be a little nicer.
It's possible maybe she's finally seeing us as her allies instead of just pawns to be used.
I don't know about that. Right.
Her
I can
vocabulary.
be optimistic from time to time.
Very well.
Normally I can be too, but the vocabulary is what gets me every
It seems
time.
as if you all still require your sleep, so I shall return you to your dreams. Until we meet again. And she kind of waves her hand. You hear this like cracking above your head as you see as this dome begins to split and water rushes in, and you are sent back into the darkness and sleep.
Maybe you're in the middle of like a violent nightmare. You're like, don't be back, please. Please God.
Which
No, just
Vagus,
hold on to me for a little bit.
well, I'll say Vagus, as it is the
Okay,
second
damn it.
night after Yu's death. Are you actually dreaming?
I wouldn't say I would be. My sleep is probably very light. I wake up and look down at my chest and miss the little slime ball that's normally there.
So with that, you all complete a long rest as you awaken the next day.
I get me
Do we
back.
get a level up for sleeping?
No,
Damn it.
don't need you more overpowered than you already are.
What are you talking about?
I wish. No, I'm just kidding.
Overpowered.
So
Crazy.
it is the next morning as you all arise. Where did you guys sleep?
Back in the
You guys are in the
We're
King's
We're all just
Chamber,
all on the
but
floor.
probably.
is that you guys all sleep on the floor?
Yeah, I was sleeping
I
back.
sleep in the hot tub.
That checks out. It probably feels really nice, actually.
Just look like a giant alligator.
Vegas is just like both eyes. Just
Yeah.
And here we see an agile apex predator, Vegas.
I will fuck you.
How now he's hungry.
All right. Is there anything you guys wish to do, or are you just immediately teleporting to the tree?
Nope.
Fuck you guys. What do you do with the boy? Okay, fuck it.
What do you mean?
Talk
We
about
know
it
what
later
we're-
with you.
We know what we're doing with the boy.
Yeah, we're doing it live.
With the Aries boy.
Oh,
Oh.
we will
The
talk
other
about that
boy.
later.
Yeah,
we
we
need
have-
you back.
Yeah, we have to. Yeah.
Okay, let's get you
We'll do
back.
that
Alright.
live.
Wait.
Yeah.
You're taking us there, dummy.
Alright. I take everyone except Apollo.
That's fine.
No, I'm kidding. I know
Are you guys
can get
taking
there.
Sarah, or is he staying here on the ship?
I think he needs a little bit more life experience.
You gonna take him to
Hey,
the tree?
yeah, take him to the Cobalt Colony.
He needs to hang out with the kobolds.
He's getting thrust into the deep end. He might as well just go all in.
Okay, so Wade, you would know that your teleportation is going to take you directly to the tree, thanks to your guys' you and Ava's connection to it.
Yeah.
Technically, either one of you can just teleport directly to the tree.
Yeah, I'll use
Can we
it.
message the Empress and let her know we're taking Sister on a field trip and he'll be back today?
I go next door.
Yeah.
Hey, we're taking the kid. We'll be back later. Okay, bye.
Can you sign his field trip form, please?
No, I'm his patron. I have as much parental right as she does.
That's his mom.
I don't care.
Kind of.
Not his mom either.
Kind of his mom.
Stepmother. Sorry, you didn't hear any of that conversation. You only heard what I was saying. no offense. We'll be going now. Goodbye. And then Paula just walks back next door.
Yeah, she has no reaction to that entire conversation. She like just
Nailed
turns
it.
back to what she's doing.
You just woke her up. She's just sitting at the bed like.
No, she was like sitting at her desk. She had like papers and stuff in front of her, but she just doesn't even react. You walk in, and it's like as you go, okay, bye. She just turns back to what she was doing.
Okay, look at me. This is gonna be a lot.
Oh, more?
Have you ever
Right,
teleported?
no, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay,
Teleport yesterday.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
What? For what?
I don't know how to
It's the
explain it.
craziest experience
We're
ever.
going to a tree, a very large tree, a very powerful tree. And we're gonna bring the boy back. It's gonna be a lot, but I think you need life experience. You need to experience what it means to be in this world, or not in this world. Depends on your perspective, I suppose. So I'm just forewarning you.
Okay. What exactly should I be preparing for?
We'll see.
Slower than you.
That is a good one. You'll see.
Okay. No roll is required due to your guys' special connection.
I marked off the 7 charges.
Okay.
I'm holding his hand.
Perfect. Perfect.
He throws up on your arm.
You'll be fine. Really?
This is relevant. So as you all teleport, you arrive safely. You see the familiar at this point, especially for you, Wade.
Yeah. Oh, my ashes are still here too.
Do you also
There you go.
take your not doppelganger,
Hugan.
Hugan?
Hugan,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Hugan's with us, yeah.
Okay. So as you arrive, you can see this the large, beautiful golden tree, impossibly large, with branches that extend up even beyond your vision. This dark void. You can see the familiar branches that are the golden light. One thing that you guys do notice is that many of the amethyst patches appear to be cracking and decaying, but not in an unhealthy way, as if the tree has been naturally shedding off some sort of fungus that's been infecting it. And you can see as it's like starting to crumble away. And you hear this large, deep, resounding growl that just echoes throughout this space. As you see one part of the on the right side, almost taking up the entirety of your vision of that portion of the sky, this purple scale just kind of slide past as you see Ava's dragon kind of loop around the side of the tree as it begins to wind its way up into the branches.
Ah, yes. Ava and Ava.
Alva, that's right.
That's right.
It's the Alva. Alva doesn't react to you, but just continues kind of their swirl up the tree. Looks like they're doing some kind of patrol up into the branches. And down below, you see, at first it looks like almost like a fog. You see the darkness of whatever the entity is down below that is just continuing to eat at the roots underneath. This continuous spiral, these two energies, the growth and the decay underneath. And you see as Cicera looks at all of this, as he stands literally in the cradle of creation, and his mind just breaks.
Oh.
As he is a mortal brought into this space.
He's an Asimar.
That was technically more.
That's Ava. She's like an astral dragon protecting all of creation. Come here, Ava. I want to give you
One lazy eye
scritches.
starting to go drool.
Yeah, I like
Come here
just.
for scritches.
Hey, look at me. Look at me. It's okay.
Deep breaths.
I point his head towards the ledge to throw up if he needs to throw up.
You can see he's starting to, and then he notices the thing moving down there, and he goes, I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna sit down. And he just sits down and kind of puts his head between his knees. And he goes, the air tastes weird. Why do I see sounds here?
I just sit down, crisscross applesauce, like opposite of him.
You taste what?
I don't know. So
What's the air taste like?
this apparently is. What is this tree, Wade? You know this tree.
Tree of creation?
It's an oak.
This is the tree of creation. What does it do?
It creates things.
It creates things. So there's a powerful energy here, which is why you're kind of like.
I don't think I'm supposed to be here.
Yeah, but just think about how much better you're gonna be for being here. I mean, like, your God said to come here, so like obviously I can't be wrong because I'm infallible, right?
I'll walk away.
Yeah,
I'll
because
walk away.
didn't you just tell me yesterday that you really don't know what you're doing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna
Figure it
sit here for a minute. And he puts his head between
Do
his
you want
knees.
to go back?
I just
You're
need a
just being
minute.
a party
You can
pooper
go
right
hang out
now.
with kobolds and keep track of the street.
What's a kobold?
Ava.
That one.
I'm a kobold.
Tiny dragon.
Oh,
But there's a lot of them.
There's a lot of them.
There's like a lot of them.
And
They're really fun.
And they love to drink.
you know, I know I'm good. I just need a minute. You know, what? I'm okay. You guys go bring a god back from the dead in this tree of.
Now you're
creation.
getting it. I pat him on the shoulder and stand up. All
Yeah.
right, guys, let's get the show on the road. I don't know how much longer he's gonna last.
Yeah,
here.
he's in the fetal position. He's fine.
Do you want to like play with something? Like
You giving him like a fidget toy? Like,
give him a little fidget spinner.
He starts spinning it,
Okay, he's fine. It's just
and like every time he spins it, like little sparks of light are coming off of it. He goes, "This is fine. This
go
is
ahead,
fine."
little buddy. Stim. Go
Those
ahead.
scorch marks by the tree. He died there.
That's why the air tastes weird. Tastes
My
like weed.
family's dead.
My family.
All right. So as you, I'll say for the sake of the scene, he's having a mental breakdown, but he will be fine. As you guys will, you know, as you guys move on. Ava, what do you do?
Okie dokie. So, I will start. We're in that platform area where we actually fought Vasuki, so I think Ava starts kind of preparing a ritual.
Okay.
I have some holy water from Pisces. I've got a 25,000 gold diamond. And
welcome.
basically, Ava's going to kind of. She's actually going to use the Staff of the Woodlands to cast Speak with Plants. And she's going to be talking to the tree, telling the tree, here's what I'm going to be doing, would love your help, would love if you help summon the gate between life and death for this, and help us manifest a physical body for this person. You know, just casually talking to the tree.
Yeah.
And it takes an hour to do True Resurrection, to cast it, basically. So I imagine it's like an hour of like meditation and an hour of Ava just talking to the tree and trying to cast True Resurrection for you. And she'll call yours over with who's been holding on to your Yuze's soul.
See, as for the first time since Yu's passing, yours leaves your side. And you can feel as yours materializes here, and it's here where you see yours almost for the first time. They are in this space, not transparent, but completely solid. It almost glows. This is actually for the first time where you can see that yours has divinity. It's very small, very different from yours, from your guys'. It's not like a true divinity from some of the origin gods, but you can see based off of the glow off of their blue skin that they were divinity from where it was they came from. And it's resonating with this tree. And you see as they, almost as if they go to sit down across from you, but hovering about 6 inches off of the ground as they sit crisscross, holding this little mote of light in their hands.
I'll place the dragon chest set in between them.
And actually, that's a good segue. So you guys have an hour as Ava is preparing this ritual. What do you all do to assist her?
Oh, I offer up the dragon chest set.
As you set down the chess set, this game that you thought you knew the rules of, but were educated quite quickly by Ava and you on your first journey together.
Yeah, and I'll try and sit and meditate and try and connect with the tree as well.
Dumbass thought he knew chess.
Fucking
Shush with him.
read. It's like you can hear him,
Yeah,
right?
it's like-
I heard it too.
Apollo, what do you do to assist in this ritual?
Apollo's gonna wait till the very end of the ritual.
I
He
guess-
wants something to assist.
I will pull out. That's crazy. I'll pull out the book that I would keep tallies like names in. At the first page when I found you, I will tear that page out and just set it on top of the chest.
The first page when you first found that young man on a destroyed ship
Mm-hmm.
that disappeared when you were doing your count,
Yeah,
only to rise up and
replaced by a little blue boy.
returning back to the beginning.
Apollo will do something actually. So throughout the entirety of this adventure, Apollo has kept a journal in which he's detailed everything that's happened. And over time, he's kind of worked it down into something that's not just like a diary, but it's an actual story of how the Starlight Battalion came to be. The last entry was the day before you died. So Apollo just ends it basically saying that the end is unwritten. And he titles it To the Stars That Listened. And he just sets it down.
Ava, you are conducting this ritual, but is there anything that you do in addition to it? Any Ava flair that you want to put that is used specifically as part of Ava's touch to the revival of you?
Yeah. Ava's gonna grab. She has some of those meat stick flyers. She doesn't have meat sticks on her, but she has some of the flyers for the store. And she also is gonna pull. She has one of those coins that you had made for the adventure, like as part of his godhood.
Mm-hmm.
Was that you was going to be the god of like community and of like adventure and exploration in this sense, and she feels so much kinship to that, and that's what bonded her and you from very early on, was like their thirst for exploration, curiosity. And so she has this coin from the Adventurers Hall, as well as the meat stick flyers, and just thinking to herself, like, there's something so powerful about you that you can bring people together in a way that they couldn't have even imagined. So that's the intention she's setting.
Okay. As you're all gathering these items, as you're all standing together at this tree of creation in front of this ritual of true resurrection, as you all started as a party of travelers who just happened to meet on a dock one day, barely able to cast spells, still learning, trying to figure out what you were going to do next after basically the first steps of your journey. Now standing in the tree that literally holds up the world, about to cast some of the most powerful magic known to mortality. What a journey. Is there any last minute things you guys wish to do before Ava finishes this spell?
May I also grab onto the boon? And I would like to try to infuse the boon probably more deeply than any of us are holding onto the boon, but almost like weave it into Yu's essence, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. Make it truly a part of him.
Yeah.
Okay. And as you feel the spell is about to finish, You see as yours feel the energy rising. And you see as they, for the first time, opens up their hands. And you see as they kind of look across from you. I was so lonely before I met them. And you see they take this little mote of light and kind of begin to move it in their hands. And you see as the pulsing light fades slightly, and then it begins to form. And you see as where it was suspended in their palm, it suddenly rests. And you see as they hold their hand out, you see not the glowing light of a soul, but a very, very small little blob of slime. Please take care of him. And they hold it out to you, Ava.
I will gently take it, but I will also offer my other hand to yours. And
They
say,
take it.
You're as much a part of him as he is of you.
There was always supposed to be two of us.
Yeah. There will be. Once more.
With the weaving of the boon, please roll a flat d20 for me with advantage.
May I add anything to this?
Because when we first started this campaign, we established some rules for resurrection in the event that you guys died. I believe U's DC is currently 2, because you've never died before.
Yep.
But you rolled with
Okay.
advantage because you are literally using a boon to assist in this ritual. So roll with advantage.
Okay. Okay. All right. Higher roll was a 15.
Okay. As you all see these artifacts you've put down, this ritual circle that Ava has created, the weaving of the boon, literally in the creation of this entire world, you see as the tree flares up and you hear this low growl again. And as you look over, you can see as Ava's dragon, Ava, is now currently looking down at you. You can see these impossibly large eyes reflecting the golden glow. And for a moment, you can see the entirety of the endless sky within its eyes. And it seems as if all of that focus comes onto this one point in between all of you. All across the endless sky, young adventurers have been having the same dream for the past 2 nights. A yearning to go out and explore, to find that far horizon and everything that lies in between, stronger than the pull of Horizona, these promises of secrets, but also the journey that happens in between, the people they make, these chosen families, the enemies, the lovers, the friendships. And in a single moment, that intensity flares as all of that energy condenses into this one point in the cradle of the world. And you all watch as the light from the tree flares and it is blinding to almost to the point of pain. And as it recedes, you see there is a small blue ball slowly pulsing in the middle of the room. As you start to come back to consciousness, it's a strange feeling. You feel it's not quite cold, it's not quite warm, but you know both sensations. You are currently a slime. And you feel like you have one form.
Do I still have a...
I'll say at this point you have only the one form.
Quick, feed him a kid.
I'm a kobold.
You still have the one form that was your identity, your main identity.
Cool.
Oh.
But you are currently a slime.
Do Never mind. Go ahead.
I'll say as yours
You?
kind of kneels down and you feel something familiar. You?
I'd probably just like instinctually go person
Mhm.
form.
How many
Ava.
fingers are we holding up?
How you feeling?
Just touches your hand and starts like kind of like absorbing it or trying to.
Stop. Stop. Stop.
No. No. You? Are you there?
There.
Oh no, he's retarded.
You? Hello?
Hello.
Did he lose
Does the
all his
slime talk
memories?
to us?
Do
Oh.
you know who we are? You recognize us?
Us.
Does this seem familiar,
It's
Vagus?
similar to when I first found him.
I'm sure it's
Yeah.
everything.
Well, maybe we should give him the boon. Maybe that'll help him.
He already has the boom.
I'll say the boon is gone. It is literally a part of him now.
Is yours
Yes, then.
still here?
As you look around for them, you do not see them. You saw them reach out to you, and as they make contact, they.
Do I see two souls when I look at you?
You currently just see the one.
Okay.
Do we know if he's ascended?
As you look, yes. You are in the presence of a new god.
Well, this is not gonna do.
You? It's Ava from the Starlight Battalion. Hello?
Ava.
You?
Pick up the
Yeah, Ava.
Ava.
Perfect.
I pick up the dragon chest set.
That's Wade, who's giving you a game.
Do you remember this game?
Wade. Wade. And
Uh,
I shake Wade's shoulders.
Wade.
He just ate the dragon chest set.
Oh, wait. Fuck.
The game
Apollo
wasn't
looks
finished.
at Vagus. How's Vagus doing?
This is Vagus. You can call him Dad. Say Dad.
Dad.
Yeah.
Vagus starts to tear up at that.
Or Papa.
Oh.
Papa.
I'd say Vagus would take a couple steps closer and. Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy. You would like seeing it if you have like a tear in your eye or anything, would probably go and like absorb it a little bit, but then would go a little too far and starts like kind of encroaching on
Alright,
everything.
All right. You're in my eye. That is a lot.
Shake it.
You don't remember anything, do you?
Remember?
You.
You.
I turn his finger.
You.
Mhm.
Vagus. Turn the finger back towards me.
Vagus.
Apollo.
Apollo.
Kind of go through. Wait. Ava.
Wait. Pulls back out the dragon chest set. Wait.
No,
Wait.
Wade.
Wade?
No, Wade.
Wade.
Dragon chest.
Wade chess.
Dragon chest.
Dragon chest.
Dragon chest, yes. And weed.
Apollo will walk over, give you a hug.
Starts kind of to consume a little bit.
And
Wraps
Apollo
a
will
little bit
say,
more around.
I wish you could remember who you were.
Nice.
I need you to roll that D100 for me, please.
It's an 84.
So succeed?
It succeeds.
We
But
established low is bad.
Apollo is going to be dead for the next 4 days.
Yeah.
Quite literally.
Pause.
Yep.
Or we expend some greater restoration?
I'm waiting on instructions from God. Hold on.
Apollo would have phrased it in a way that implied all he wants is for you to remember everything.
Yeah. Damn.
Man, you ever feel like God's talking to you?
Yep.
No.
Hold on.
Kind of crazy.
Aren't we all gods talking to each other?
Technically.
Yeah, but like imagine your God talking to you. Like there's someone above you trying to talk to you.
Stop it.
Sorry, he's stimming.
The hangovers were off. The stim has now consumed.
No, hangover's still there.
Don't you worry.
Don't you worry. I can vomit at any time.
Watch. Food is also almost here. Would you want to take a sec to go on break?
We can go on break on that.
Yeah. I say as you, because actually that's a good thing. And as you cast this wish, you can see as you use eyes kind of blink a little bit, and we'll return after the break.
BRB.
BRB, guys.
Stupid.
Hey, welcome back, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
We just got done eating.
We have consumed.
I think our DM is dead.
I
Do you understand that there was a button on the back? So you
Can you,
Stop!
give me the thing to turn the
You're getting
Fair
the image.
panel.
the one
No.
thing that is fun for me when
Oh,
we
wait, that's
have
the
like
light.
a really either somber scene and then we go on break, or we end on a very somber cliffhanger and then come back. This is the fucking energy we come back with.
Comeback. You know what else is a good comeback? Kim Kardashian.
Stop it! Just one of these days, I feel like we're gonna fuck up and accidentally have mics on, like during break or something, and then we're just gonna be banned on Twitch for a little bit.
Nah, nothing we say is that bad.
Not terrible.
That's actually true. Some of the other channels on there.
I mean,
I mean,
I mean,
No, stop. All right, stop it.
do you
stop.
want to get banned?
No,
We're about to go on break anyway. We can take a 14-day suspension.
no,
here's the thing.
no. Shut up.
No, fun idea. If you want to start a new channel at any point, you just put the other one to bed. While you do a stream, no holds bar. Count down to getting banned. How long it takes,
No.
like a streamathon, and then you just end when you're banned.
one league match.
30
right.
minutes into a league.
All right, let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. So, as you all are currently still standing at the Tree of Life, having just cast True Resurrection on you, and you apparently not recognizing. Stop it. Oh, not
Well done.
recognizing you. As Apollo embraces him in a hug and casts wish for him to remember his
Counter
past
spell.
life.
God damn it.
Do you really?
No.
I'm just trying to throw shit at you.
No.
I kick Wade into the void.
I deserve this.
Did you just see?
Why'd you kick Hugin down there?
I kick both of them into the void.
Gosh, dude.
Vegas jumps, falls on his back to double kick. the ball.
Okay, well,
Check this shit out. This is what happens when I level up.
As you feel this wish, this desire take hold. And what do you do?
Ow! Ow! Apollo, please let go.
Oh, sorry. I forgot my own strength sometimes.
Fresh and squishy right now.
Like a crab after it's just got done molting.
You know that episode of SpongeBob where Mr.
Who are
Krabs
you,
leaves
Matt?
the show?
Who's, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hi.
do you remember everything?
Everybody just watches as Apollo just like withers into nothing.
What? What's wrong with you? Wait. What?
Why?
Why is he so weak looking?
I can't move.
Why can't you move?
He looks like the third strawberry from that TikTok meme.
Oh, look and hear me. I don't know. I feel very weak and very tired all of a sudden. I'm gonna go sit next to Cicera.
You do what you want with that.
Do you get your...
You help.
I already know what you just did!
What?
Oh.
Nothing, Ava. Nothing.
Apollo was not specific enough with the word.
Oh no!
He remembers everything.
Listen, everything's fine, Ava. Just don't look at me or touch me.
Oh, yeah.
I need to give you a big hug. I'm so happy you're back.
I leap onto that.
I wrap him up in a hug.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
So as you leap up to Vegas for safety, you just feel his arms wrap around you.
I'll kill you if you die again.
What? What exactly happened?
Oh,
You
your health
got
goes down too,
fucking
huh?
killed. Unalived.
Huh. So that's what that was like. Alright. Weird.
It was insane.
Can you see yours?
Apollo takes 50 points of necrotic damage.
From what?
Why?
Wish.
I wish.
Oh shit.
It does necrotic damage?
If you use it for anything that's not what it's intended to do, it
Damn.
does 1d10 damage for every level of spell. So,
Damn.
per level of spell, damage can't be reduced anyway. In addition, your strength drops to 3. for 2d4 days.
Oh,
Oh wow.
damn.
Paul's out for 6 days.
Go to Centrum.
Yeah, that's about it. Apollo's strength is now 3.
We can polymorph him, I suppose.
Here,
Whoa.
catch this bag of bricks.
Straight into the wall.
Sorry, enlarged bag of
I
That
need
is so
you to
rude.
carry me home.
Yeah, right.
Hey, I can move.
I have to carry that one too, or just you?
Hey, buddy. How you doing? Paul looks at Cicero.
You see Cicero is kind of looking up.
You never seen a god so powerful, have you?
Oh, I am. God, do I have clothes?
Do you ever have clothes?
You got
I mean,
used
I
body.
normally do.
Yeah, I would say you do, because
Okay.
I would say
have his
your
equivalent stuff.
clothes in
Are
your
part of-
base forms
yeah.
are kind of like part of your form.
Cool, cool.
That's that's something we've actually never explored.
Nope.
Oh, put the bag back in him.
The what? It's not used to being as a
Do you want another one? Do
No.
you want another one?
Hell yeah.
You sound like Chris before the second.
What is that?
Do you want a hot dog?
Hot dog real bad.
But he just winks. He's
What
like,
the fuck is going on? Did I do Choose Your Resurrection right? He's being so weird.
No, you did it great, Ava. It just took a lot out of me to display that much emotion to you.
A hug?
Yep.
Oh my god.
He really doesn't like me, I guess. It takes that much energy just to hug me.
Okay.
Apollo turns over and just starts
you.
crying on the tree.
He doesn't know what he
No,
did.
I think when
He'll
you
never
came back,
understand the
you didn't
sacrifice.
really have- You didn't really have your memories or something?
Oh, yeah. Huh.
You were like when I first found you.
Weird. I don't really remember all that. I just remember
I left that part out for you.
couldn't leave it.
I forgot! I wasn't specific. I just was emotional.
6 days from now, we need one more wish.
Well, technically, modify memory would work now.
Yeah.
I go back and modify use memory from the wish spell that he forgets that.
What are you talking about? What are you trying to forget?
Yeah, I'm gonna say no.
You're gonna make me wish for it again? I never made
You
it
did
cast.
this shit to me. I get some payback. This is actually from last campaign payback too.
I did it to you.
All of y'all.
Whatever.
What the fuck I do?
I'm
I'm sick of this. I kill Wade.
I guess.
Stop
Thank you
hurting
for
you
bringing me back.
Ava did it.
Thank you, Ava.
Well,
Use looking
really
at you
lonely without
as much
you.
as they can right now.
It's tough, huh?
Yeah.
The burden of
Do I
knowledge.
see yours?
Why can't you make eye contact with me? What's going on?
Ava, he remembers what you said to him about Vandal, and it makes him awkward.
What did I say about Vandal?
You wanted to bend him over.
No, the other way.
Oh, you wanted him to bend you over.
Both.
Ow!
You're doing what to my brother?
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't think you heard that one.
Ava did just get a staff, didn't she?
I just crouch down next to Ava. Crouch
They'll
down
help me
next to
walk in
Ava,
case of anything.
lay a hand on her shoulder. You'll make a fine mate. And I walk off.
Can we
Ava
please go
turns
home now?
bright purple. Oh my god, did I just get the blessing?
Yes, you're
Oh my
in.
god.
I'm going to give him the same talk, but much worse.
Brother, you have to perform.
Brother, she's expecting it.
Brother, whether you perform or not, you will not walk straight ever again.
Can we go now?
Have you ever watched those hydraulic press videos, brother?
No,
Stop
okay.
it! Stop
I
it!
should have kept his memories away. I would have had a shot at an actual
made it
relationship
worse.
with you. I could have reshaped it in my image.
Do you feel yours?
Dude,
Trying to get to that.
You asked me the third time you
Do
passed.
I see you?
Okay.
We're really trying to get there. We
Always
are.
wanted
I
to.
promise.
I know it's like I've been asked that by 3 different people. It's just
Yeah.
funny because the tangents happen. So as you try to reach out to your or look around, you do not see yours.
Okay.
However, as you try to reach out to them, you do sense them.
Okay.
And as you try to call out to them, they appear, but only to you. And there's a very faint outline. And you see they're kind of like just hovering in the air, like on their side. They're just like kind of doing this. They look spent.
Oh.
You can see like some of the color
Me
kind
too,
of
brother.
drained out of their skin. They actually look a lot like Apollo.
Huh.
You see, glad you're back.
Me too. Glad you're okay.
I'm just tired.
Me too.
You take a nap. And I just kind of grab them and pull them.
And as you do that, they just kind of like go into a little fetal, and like
Yeah.
as you bring them in, they just get smaller
Yep.
and smaller. They just,
And just. It sticks
And-
right there.
you don't really have a heartbeat per se, but as you do this, you just feel like a. They're okay, but it was exhausting for them too.
Well, I'm glad to be back now. I guess.
You've
to
also
have you back.
officially ascended to godhood now, I believe, too. Do you feel?
Wait,
do you
what?
feel that? Can you tell?
What?
Yeah, I took the boon and I wove it into the fabric of your soul and the body that we manifested for you. So I think you're a god, and I just keep poking him, and I'm like, "Is there divinity in here? Do you feel
Am I a
divine?"
god?
Do you try to will that?
Who's will?
Yes.
What does use god form look like?
Oh no.
Are you still latched
You
to me and
ate
you just start
Hardly
glowing?
5
Yeah.
years. Are you finally become 20 instead of 15?
You're finally an
evolving.
You
adult.
go through puberty. You just go through puberty.
You ever watch Hunter x Hunter? Like when Gon uses all of his life energy and
Oh,
becomes an
it just-
adult?
Yes.
You go through a full transformation.
Hey, yo, what up? I'm you
I
now.
Just full on Super Saiyan 3, hair gets longer.
You just get a 5 o'clock shadow.
That's it. Same, just a little bit of beard.
Same boyish face. You just got a beard now.
Just,
I'm a god now.
Oh, I actually didn't think about that much.
God, boy.
I think there would be a little bit more of kind of a not like a bright like light, but like a very dim kind of aura around you. Not much would really change. But there would just be a little bit more of an aura that's like it's like a really pale bluish white with a big outline of kind of gold around the edge. Just kind of it kind of just fluctuates at all times. Like it doesn't look like rigid or hard, just like super fluid.
El Aura.
Yeah. And it would kind of just like cover their entire form around. And I could kind of like as I move, it'll move with me, and I could kind of like dim it, bring it back out, and I could make it fluctuate.
Oh,
little bit.
interesting.
I got you something. It's a ring of protection.
This is so sudden. I don't know if I'm ready for this. I married them. I don't know if I want to commit like this.
No. Shut the fuck
I
up.
don't know if I have that prepared yet today either.
It's a
You
gift
didn't
from
ask for my
all of
blessing.
us. Look, I have one too.
Oh, we're matching.
Yeah, we're all
Apollo
matching.
rolls ever so closely to the side of the edge.
You think about it.
I could do it.
That's helpful.
Welcome back, buddy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It should help. It should help you next time someone tries to disintegrate you.
Yeah, it'll help. There's kind of a lot to process right now.
Can we go
Yeah.
home?
It was
Yeah.
all fun and games during the battle until it wasn't.
It really wasn't.
That's how it goes.
Again, just thank you guys. I'm really glad to not be dead.
You got it, dude.
You know we would do anything to bring you back. Luckily, this one was not the most. Oh gosh, I forgot the word I was going to say. But luckily, we didn't have to go to the literal ends of the earth to do this time. But
I mean,
Just
we
kind
went to
of.
the center of the earth.
Yeah.
Just remember, if you die again, I will kill you.
Can we at least? Would you at least walk me?
No.
Hey, you can do anything, just don't get disintegrated.
I didn't try.
I know. I'm just
You
saying
didn't
it.
try not to.
I had to like literally like plan that battle back and be like, wow, I really should have not saved you from a fireball, and I should have saved you from a
Yeah, there was a disintegrate being actively thrown around. But I think that all
The
kind of got
fireball
lost
was
in the
the least
sauce.
of my
I don't blame you. There was a lot going on. I'm here now. It's fine. Everything's fine. Yeah.
I think.
Wait, when
what
can-
are you the god
yeah.
of, though? You?
I. And I didn't realize I had to pick. I thought you kind of just become a god or something.
No, you have to pick.
Oh.
You have to kind of know what you stand for.
I'm just
What do you fight
general
for?
god.
What do you
I
stand
got told
for?
I had to pick.
What do you live for or die for?
So I can't just be a god of meat sticks, probably, right?
We can, but probably wouldn't have it.
Apollo's just like locked eyes with Sister. Do you see? This is divinity at work.
He was just gonna start kind of floating
I don't want to be the god of meat
and just like
sticks.
spinning in air, just kind of like rotating. Huh? I need to think about that.
Can you?
Hey,
Wait.
I have this coin still from when you were giving it out at the Adventurers Guild. Here, maybe that will help you a little bit. I don't know.
Ooh,
I
yes.
hand him the coin.
Give me. Can you throw it to me?
Sure, I throw it to you.
Thank you. Didn't want to touch.
They're not mixed gifts.
You, I'm gonna fucking
No,
drag
stop,
you
stop,
after
no.
you give you
Stop talking about fucking anything. That's what got us here in the first place.
You all suck. It's like you've never
No,
had
apparently
a
you
single...
suck.
I'm trying to suck, but it's not there yet.
All right.
Difference. It
My
will
dear
happen.
younger brother.
Listen, Ava, I plugged it. I was the homie.
My dear younger brother,
You're not the homie
you'll be getting
anymore.
a shipment from Dyson soon.
I put it in motion. That doesn't mean I want to hear about
He's
everything.
gonna be putting it in motion.
Can we go home? Wait, take us home.
Right now?
Yes,
Wait,
please.
wait.
I pick
I
Apollo
think
up in
he
one
was
arm
kind
and
of just
Sister out in the
what he's
other.
a god of.
Oh, yeah. What do you do
Adventurers
with the
Guild.
gold coins? What do you need?
Well, I kind of have a thing with the Adventurers Guild, and I kind of liked like, being all together. I married you guys. What about the
Yeah,
god of
very
like
good,
new
very-
the god of new adventure?
The god of new marriages.
I kind of accompany
New adventure. Marriage is an adventure.
that kind of all encompasses everything:
Yeah.
venturing, relationships,
beginnings.
partnerships, meeting people, everything. Yeah.
Life, birth, rebirth.
That sounds
Yes.
pretty good to me. How does Appa feel about it? Look at its eyes.
Ooh.
You see all of the endless sky.
Ava is staring at you like it's like a shiny.
Ava cast disintegrate on you.
Thou cannot mess with creation.
Foul punished.
Fall.
Yeah, I like that.
I think Ava
Yep,
likes
I think
it.
that's a good one.
There is no hope for you or your people, boy. Starts going in the fucking lich monologue. You will perish 1,000 deaths.
From ashes you came, from ashes you shall remain. On this day, ashes will be born new and taken away again.
Who gave the fucking dragon eye
very
lasers? That's crazy.
It's just a fucking gun taped to the side of its nose.
Ava cast Glock.
Not actually doesn't have any powers, just has a bunch of guns taped to it.
So
Okay.
you have now with the newly revived you and a new divinity, the 5 of you are all finally ascended. The new gods for this new world.
Yay, achievement unlock comes up.
The apocalypse. That's what we're
Chapter 5. Really though?
Zeph, son
Yes.
Milano.
5 games.
You have some choices to make.
Truthless of Shinobar.
As you have been tasked with securing the last boon, which, based on previous conversations you've had with Ares, is mostly what's keeping him alive. Due to the strange nature of the split soul. But Ravanya has also asked for it to be retrieved so you may fill the final council seat.
Fuck her.
You guys have a choice to make. And after this has been done, she has asked you to meet her in Centrum to assist in whatever it is that she's been doing. So, Starlight Battalion, the new pantheon of the endless sky. What do you wish to do next?
I want to go home.
We need 6 days.
6 days?
6 days?
6 dates?
Oh, 6 days.
What's
Oh.
that in relation to this many?
2 more?
2 more.
2 more. So
One.
I'm out. What do you
I'm
mean?
out of fingers.
I don't.
no, he said 2 more. So
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I never knew. I never
Apollo
knew you could
inches
do
closer
this.
to the edge.
I got 1 more.
Oh.
I telekinetically shut.
Oh, wait,
Let's
wait, can
I
I,
embrace my fate.
wait, can I see your weird stick?
Oh, you mean my nuke stick?
This many.
I thought you could just. Being a god's so sick.
I never knew I had this one.
Take us home.
I didn't know I had this
You know,
power.
what's, you know what's sicker than that?
No, wait, do I need to bring back
I cast
Cicero?
Her.
Take us back to the Emperor's ship.
Alright. Poe's getting a little squirmy. Do we need everyone ready to go?
I pick Apollo and Cicero up.
Thank you.
Alright, so you
One at
guys
a
are
time.
teleporting back to the Emperor's ship.
Why are there 2 Wades?
Hugin and Wade.
Oh,
The same thing that I did to myself. Now I have clone Paulo,
Yeah.
whose name is actually Hermes.
Okay.
I had my Hermes do it to him, so now this is a copy of Wade.
So another Wade.
Yes, his
Yes.
name's Hugin.
Hugin.
Like
Hugin.
Huggin, but
Huggin?
Hugin.
Hugin.
Huggin.
Hugin.
Hugh.
Hugin.
Gan.
Hugin.
Huggin.
Okay.
Huge gin.
Oh, Hugin.
One.
I'm gonna call you Hugh.
5.
Okay.
I'm gonna call you Jen.
Okay.
I like Jen more, actually. Hi, Jen.
Oh God, get us home. Thank you.
I'll tap the
I
staff.
All
I'll
right.
tap the staff to the tuning fork and plane shift.
All right. As you arrive in the, can we go home? You arrive at the place where you died.
Oh, fucking shit. This is not what I wanted.
Oh God.
I can still see what was left of me.
Well, you can also
I throw you
still
on the bed.
see. Oh, you dump him on the bed.
Yeah, I just,
So as you guys arrive,
Apollo like just.
Like falls into the.
can I have everyone?
sorry.
Actually, no. You guys are your perception is high enough. As you guys arrive, you in the space, you probably notice it. There's a slight smell in this room.
It's the Emperor's decaying corpse.
Yes.
It's just here.
Mm-hmm.
you want to eat that?
should I take care of that?
You want,
can-
I mean, I can.
Now then, you could take on the Emperor's form as well.
Alright. Ball form. Same thing, kind of gold shimmer to little normal blue hue.
Ooh, I can help. I'll cast reduce on the body.
Now you shifts into it,
Does
and
that
it's a
mean gonna be
small
tiny
Emperor.
Emperor?
Consume. the
Actually,
Emperor.
that's a good question.
So we have Dr. Evil and Mini Me.
Yeah. Kind of
I will
curious. to see
consume the Emperor. A minute passes, you see you just go.
We
and
set,
then reverse back.
we set up the whole process, get fucking Cicero set in, and then Apollo walks out as the Emperor and goes, "This is my real son." And it's just tiny Emperor.
Sister, are you okay?
I'm still holding him. I have not put him down.
It was a lot.
He's crying.
You're telling me.
He's crying like a lot, actually. Do you want me to keep holding you or put you down at this point?
Bring him over to me.
I throw him on the bed.
Apollo casts modified memory.
No,
I just make-
let
Me?
him understand godhood.
I was just gonna make him seem like he went to a really nice tree, not the tree of creation.
Well, that's what
Okay,
you know,
True
eventually.
Creation's fine.
Who's your
Okay.
champion?
He's fine.
I don't
You're
know.
fine, sister.
I can take you to the realm of spirits next. You want to go for a walk?
No, please say no. Please say no.
I think I'm okay. You know, maybe. I think maybe when I get stronger.
Tomorrow.
Okay.
I have to go kill someone to walk for spirit. I'll be right back.
Apollo just dies.
The perfect person to walk.
The gods have it. Everyone like some place to take everyone. You want to go see the tree? You want to go to the spirit realm? I'll take you to the Adventurers Guild. You want to
Go to the bar.
go get a drink?
So you guys
So,
are.
what do we want to do next?
So there's a problem.
Okay.
The problem is that we met with Ravanya,
Okay.
Katie,
We were
and
summoned.
she really needs that last seat filled.
What
We know
Yeah.
that it's Ares
Yes.
that has the last boon. We also know that the last boon is keeping Ares alive because he's actually the clone and he has only a piece of the soul.
We have an equal amount at this point.
However, she is freaking out that there needs to be an ascended god there. And I think we had this idea that we should keep Ares hidden from her because she can't see him. His specialty is that he cannot be, found
Mm-hmm.
by Ravanya. And the idea was like if we don't trust Ravanya, then we have Ares that can be like a in our pocket kind of thing. But now I'm wondering if we need to rethink that because she's not going to let us help her in Centrum, which I think we do need to get involved in Centrum. Because she's like trying to grind the place down to follow her, which I think is stupid. But I think we need to get involved in Centrum, but we can't get involved until we've filled that seat with someone.
I mean, so do we want to find a way to ascend Ares then? Since he already has
Yeah,
the
I
boon?
wonder. She did offer an interesting idea, which is what if Alu had the last boon? And I my thoughts about that are like Alu's not a bad choice, all things considered. She's not a big fan of Ravanya, so it is going to be someone
She'd be in our corner.
like
On our
yeah,
side.
it is someone in our corner, but at the same time, Ravanya, it's another person who Ravanya would want to listen to.
Yeah.
You know,
I do actually like
I've
the idea
met
of
with
Alu.
Katie. Yeah, I've met with Katie, and sorry, I did have one secret meeting with Katie, but it was girls' night. Okay, we just had a girls' night, and
You let her keep secrets.
I could have gone.
I didn't know about this secret.
I don't know.
Now you know.
yeah.
Have you
I
been
just
keeping
wanted to
secrets?
ask her about how to. No, just I wanted to ask Vandal and how did how do you be a boss ass bitch and also like romance and stuff like that.
And you
Her
thought she would
ideas on
know.
romance are limited. It really do be just like you see, you like, you take, and
Whoa.
I was like, well, this is a dude named Jimmy. Way
yeah,
back.
I definitely think she's like hurt in the past, but I didn't push too far with that. But anyways, she does care about Alu, even though she won't admit it. She does care about Alu's opinion as well. So I'm not like really against this idea of it being a Lu, actually.
So I actually like the idea of a Lu being in the Pantheon a lot. However, I don't want to kill Ares.
Agreed.
Yes, that's the next thing I was gonna get to. So, how do we fix that? How do we fix that?
I mean, so it'd be so it's either A, just finding a way to ascend him, and we just decide Ares is in the Pantheon, not a Lu. We avoid that problem, or we have to find a way to get rid of the boon and keep him alive to like create some sort of balance.
He needs.
The
I'm a
boon
little
is what's
confused.
keeping him alive.
Is there any kind of
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. We
arcane
need to
check
find a way.
or
Is to try, the other option is to
nature
find a way
check I
around
can
that.
make?
I think it's simply because of the nature of his job too. Like it helps him to remain hidden.
Mhm.
So if we take it, then he has nothing. Quite literally,
No,
like
I thought it was because.
No, it's literally keeping him
He's-
alive.
I don't.
No, I thought it's because he like doesn't. He only has a little piece of
Yeah.
soul, right?
No,
I thought that's what
it's
it
a
was.
literal thing. Like it's because it's.
Well,
keeping
I
him
also only had a little piece of soul too.
Mhm.
We had the same.
But you
portion
could
of
have. You
soul.
could live without the boon. So why can't he?
That's what I am saying.
Well, that was.
I thought he could.
That he could not.
That's what he told you, that he thought that once you removed it, that basically the soul, because originally you guys each had a piece of the soul, and the rest of it was sealed in that tank. Since then, the tank was opened, and those soul pieces are out, and there's a desire for them to return.
Right,
You
but
have stored part of the soul, of your soul, the third piece, into Cicera. So you guys now currently are even with 2 pieces each.
right.
So when he told you that he believed that once the boon was removed from him, he would die because his soul pieces would go back to you. But that was also before when there was 5. So maybe it will be different now that you have stored that piece somewhere else.
We could try to have Wade remove the boon, and I could be ready to catch the soul, if possible, or we could have Soul Cage ready.
So because are we in agreement? Then we'd rather have a Lu in the Pantheon,
No.
or would we rather have Ares? I'm honestly okay with either.
I am as well.
I like Ares because I feel like he's still and his abilities to hide from Ravania would still be really good to have on our side.
That would be a boon to us.
Yeah. On the other hand, Alu would be good because she would help us in conversations with Katie.
Yeah, she actually knows Katie as like.
So it's kind of 2 different avenues to take. One's the path of more working together. The other one is the path of like kind of like in case of emergency, break this glass. You know, if we're not trusting Katie and having somebody in our back pocket.
Yeah.
I'm really okay with either avenue.
I am as well.
I think they both have like pros to them, and in my mind, they're kind of weighted equally.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why. I just feel like Ares, to me, doesn't feel like, I'll be honest with you, he doesn't feel like God material. Like, I don't feel like his journey or his destiny lies with being in the Pantheon. Like, I feel like he is way more unseen and way more interested in like being with Minerva and figuring out Altor, whereas like the Pantheon is like a whole ass like universal question type of thing, and I just haven't felt that he has that sort of interest.
Why don't we just ask him? Like he knows,
Yeah,
he knows what we're
exactly. I
doing.
think-
We can see what he wants. Like if he wants and feels like that's something that he is willing to do, then I'm okay just like going down that route right away. Or if he says, no, that's too big. Like that's not something I want. We
That's
tell
not what I want to do.
we tell him
yeah.
about the process of okay, we can try to remove it. We think you'll be fine, but just in case we have these like stop gaps in place.
Yeah, that's just Ava's like so far what Ava feels from Ares. Like I feel like he doesn't, because Ava does think it's important to have an idea of what do you stand for as a god, and so far she hasn't seen that from Ares in any capacity, and so she'd rather just talk to him and ask like, do you want to be a symbol like that? Like, is there something that you really value or believe in that you want to be a god of. Because I do think Alu has a much stronger sense of like, here's what I believe in, here's what I stand for. I fight for the people of like everywhere, basically. But just Ava's thoughts. First of all, first things first is talking to Ares.
Yeah, I think we just ask him, and honestly, whichever way he decides, like if he says like no, I think that's too much, then I'm good taking it out. Or if he says he's down, I'm good just going for it based on his response.
I agree.
Apollo. I
He's
think
really
I
role-playing
think he
the
died. Hold on.
3
Greg
strengths.
spoke him.
Yeah.
Oh.
One more?
No,
One more.
please no. Please no. Please no. I don't know. I still don't trust Katie.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
I'm not saying. I still think she has wishes or desires that she's not communicating with us and is not being fully 100% honest with us about everything. But
So what are we gonna
I
do?
see-
Just
but I
go
see
along
a
with
path.
it?
I don't see it as like she's.
I don't. I see it as there's a fork in the road and it could go either way. I don't see her leaning towards one way and I don't see her leaning towards another. But I don't. Every inkling and every intuition that I have is telling me not to give her what she wants. If she wants a Lou, I don't think it should be a Lou.
Is that just your own like combative nature? Like I don't want to give her what she wants, kind of, or is that like a
No, I think
like-
I legitimately do not trust what she has to say. I don't trust the fact that she has sworn 2 of us not to harm her in exchange for power. I don't like the way that she speaks and she's in control of everything and it's her master plan that we're playing into. There's a lot of things that I don't like. But we've kind of put on the back burner just because we have to do what we have to do.
There's also the part of, do we know if Alu would even want to ascend?
That's another thing.
The last time we talked to Alu about Ravanya or Katie, she was not very happy with us.
No.
Yeah.
I can't imagine that, hey, do you want to come work on a Pantheon for the end of time with this person that you probably don't like at the moment? Might not be a good idea either.
But if we don't try to understand Katie, and if we don't try,
How many times have we
to-
tried to talk to her? How many times have we tried to get her to give us any more insight into
No,
what her plan
Apollo.
is?
I don't like the way that you talk. You wanna go there? Let's go there. You don't talk to her the right way. Straight up. You're way too combative whenever we see her. You're way too aggressive on questioning everything she's doing. You wanna go there? Let's go there.
Why shouldn't we question
You're
everything?
not being very helpful to an alliance with her either.
I would like to chime in. I agree with Ava that I think you are too combative, but I also agree that we do need to question. I just think the way we question needs to be more civil.
Yeah, I agree. I get that. I do think it's important to question. I have questioned her. She's willing to go there as long as you're not pushing her into a corner.
We're not pushing her anywhere.
You try to though.
You
Exactly.
do. You
she
do.
holds all the power in everything that we do, though. Is the thing.
She
There's
doesn't.
no balance there.
She doesn't hold all the power.
She literally has the power to ascend us. Yes, I think she does.
And I just ascended you.
Right, I understand that. But I'm saying, in the beginning, she used that advantage of power in her favor. I don't trust it. I'm so sorry.
She's not doing anything that we are not willing to do to others when we have the power. Let's just put that on the table, right? Like, she's not doing anything that we're not willing to do to other people. So you can't be mad about her doing things that we would do. We've manipulated the war between Aldir and
I was about
Alcor.
to say we literally just
We
went and
are
like murdered
holding-
the Emperor.
Yeah,
we
just
killed one
manipulated the
person
whole
in order to
Ares
stop a
thing.
war. She is fighting
Dude.
the war. People are actively dying.
The point is, it's similar things,
She doesn't care about the fallout, is what I'm saying.
but
We're trying to convince her
there's a-
to, though.
there's nothing to be gained from just being combative all the time.
Sure.
Questioning and not agreeing, totally normal. I think that's what we should do, because I don't agree with a lot of things she does either. But being
Yes.
combative and aggressive gets us nowhere.
Exactly. I don't think it's such a bad thing. Of course, we need to ask people what they want. Yeah, of course, we need to go talk to Ares, dude. Okay, are you okay with this? Yeah, we need to talk to Alu. Do you want to be a symbol? Do you want to be a god? But bottom line, Alu's not a bad choice. She could keep Katie in line. They could talk. Ravanya values a relationship with Alu. She has something to gain from that because it's her fucking daughter, who she took care of for 200 years. I don't think it's bad.
Sure.
Then, yes, I understand. There's something going on with the Aarakocra and the bow, and she might want to attack the gods and da-da-da-da-da-da. She hasn't.
Just because she hasn't
We're
gotten the
aware
bow
of
yet.
this, right? We're all aware of it, but we are creating a pantheon together, and we are gonna get wiped out by the old gods if we don't work together. And there's a chance for us to work together. There is a chance. We got Border Patrol behind our back. Thank you, Wade. We've got new adventures and communities. Thank you, you.
Hi.
We've got masks. We've got the ability to change who we are at the blink of an eye with you, Apollo. And death is on our side. We can do this. We have gotten more powerful. And my deal with her, she can't hurt me just as much as I can't hurt her. If I need to put myself between you and her, Apollo, I'm willing to take that hit. That's what that deal was for me. So I need you to be just a little less aggressive when we talk to her. Please.
Sure. So Ari or Alu? Who do we talk to first?
I think Ares would be the easiest because he has
Ares
the
first.
thing. He
He
has
already
the
has the boon.
Because if he says no, then we just
Yep.
shake down and do that process right away.
Yep.
We have to go to him. We can't stay here, and I can't really do anything for a considerable amount of time.
Where was he?
Need to
He's still
plane
in
shift.
Dendar.
He should be in Dendar.
KSP.
Okay.
Yeah, Kioski. I'm down to still use another X amount of charges and plane shift to the teleportation circle there.
I just need to rest.
Yeah.
I need 6 days of doing pretty much nothing. So if you guys want, I can just hang out here. Not the end of the world.
Strength 3. What does that affect metagame wise?
I don't think it really affects anything, but I'm also, I think, exhausted for 6 days.
Does this say, like, is it 1 point of exhaustion, or is it just say you're exhausted for 6 days?
No, it actually doesn't say that. It just says you
For
are
each of those
basically
days that you
exhausted.
spend resting and doing nothing more than light activity, your
activity.
remaining recovery time decreases by 2 days. So,
If I
for
rest
example,
for a
if you
day,
spend
I get
2
4
days-
days. Yeah.
yeah, so you only need really 2 days of rest. And there doesn't say anything about exhaustion. It just says your strength drops to 3.
I just can't
Okay,
lift
so it's 6 days, or if you actually rest, then it'll be 3 days.
right.
2 days. Or
Well, it's six
Right.
6 days of
Right.
exhaustion, right?
If you.
It's not
Yeah, the
exhaustion
roll.
though. It's just like
Yeah.
strength.
You
Oh.
can,
exercise.
you can actually still, you just can't lift shit.
Right. I'd like to just get rid of it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
What I'm saying is that you can still like do stuff. Like you can come and walk around and you just don't do actually like cast spells and do nothing. You can still like travel with us.
It says light activity.
Yeah.
Walking
Light
halfway
activity
across
is
the
fine.
city. Is
No
that light
battles.
activity?
I can just take us right where we need to go.
Right, but I'm saying after that.
You're acting like I can't carry you.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Chaos keep me away.
Where was Ares last?
Dendar.
Well, yeah, but where in Dendar? Was he with Kra?
Last time we saw him, he was, but he moves around a lot in Dendar.
All right, let's go to the Adventurers Guild then. Or do you want? Can we just send him a message first? Do you still have that capability?
Hey, buddy, where are you?
I am currently at my current home. Why? Do you need me for something? Should I meet you somewhere?
Does he cast it back?
So there's this long silence, and you get a sending. That's a dick move. Where do you want to meet?
The Adventurers Guild. He's on his way there. To the Adventurers Guild.
Okay. So yeah, we'll meet. I will wait a sec. Give him some time, and then Chaos Key to the Adventurers Guild.
Okay, to the front door or in the offices upstairs?
I don't want to walk right into Kra's office. Actually, no, because that did not go well for us one time. Like the room to like the teleportation circle.
Okay.
That's in me.
Yeah, so it's kind of like in a side chamber since those are pretty
We'll do
heavily
that.
trafficked through. So it's like on the first floor, I'd say.
Yeah.
So, works out perfectly. So as you, Kaski, into the teleportation room, immediately there's always guard station there for just for security purposes, and they're watching the teleportation circle. They're helping travelers, come and go. And as they suddenly look over as you just open the door and just walk in with absolutely not the hallway from behind.
Yep.
And you see this oval kind of exchange looks with each other and see you and just Starlight Battalion.
Hello.
And as you all walk into the main Adventurers Guild.
I do want to check on the Emperor when we're here.
Okay.
Just make a quick trip over there.
Yeah, sounds good. As you all step into the main Adventurers Hall Guild, you are all taken aback as you don't quite recognize the space. It still has a very similar floor plan, but one thing that you notice is that the decor has almost changed. There is more festive decoration up on the walls. Almost as if like they're in the middle of a holiday. You can see that there's still like the same bounty board, but there are now also large boards with different pieces of paper that you realize look like sign-up sheets. You also see what looks to be a scoreboard with a series of names across the top, which are not people's names, but group names. As you realize that this is almost a ranking system of the different Adventurers Guild that shows their names, some sort of point system, and then what city they are registered at. And you can all see the Starlight Battalion at rank number 1. Go figure.
Number 1.
And you can see in the center of this room, you had created almost already a little offering table. You can see it is a full-on altar now. And you can see in the center of it, out of the way from everything else, kind of like on its own little raised platform, is a torch that continuously burns. And you can see that the little items that had been there are now more sophisticated. There are actual packs of items now. There are still like the single one-off items that people have donated, but you can see even in the front that there is a donation box for the Adventurers Guild to be able to supply full-on adventuring packs for new adventurers. It's just almost as if the Adventurers Guild has been upscaled.
That's sick.
Oh,
So, do you want to go check on the Emperor first?
He just kind of tugs on Wade.
Welcome back, buddy.
So are you guys all going to go?
Shouldn't have gave him his memories.
So you shouldn't have.
Burdened by knowledge.
Are you guys all going to go down to the check on the Emperor?
No.
Or just Vagus?
Check on him.
The
The
Emperor.
Emperor. Oh, you weren't here.
I ate his corpse.
You ate the
You ate.
the Emperor's corpse, yes. The Lich Emperor is downstairs. The one that disintegrated you is downstairs.
What?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah,
I don't need to go down there.
I figured you wouldn't.
I don't. Yeah, have
Ooh.
fun.
I could piss him off even more. Because that was his one thing.
What?
He mocked us during the
That he
middle
had
of the
killed
fight.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's seen if the air he was on.
No.
Oh.
He mocked us for killing you.
Oh yeah. Trust me, I've kept that in mind. Don't you worry if he's awake.
I take on
He
you.
won't be for long.
I'll go down there. Apollo will take the form of you.
Okay.
And go down there. I'll let Vagus talk. I just want to be
I
there.
won't do much talking.
Yeah.
I can
As,
tell you that.
as you make your way downstairs, this is a heavily guarded, fortified area with lots of security, but all the guards know you. And even as you enter, most of the adventurers seem to know you as well. There's whisperings, but no one knows why you have such a high score. But as you come down here, these are secrets that are meant for adventurers such as yourselves.
No secrets.
What level?
Do we level up real quick?
17?
We're 17.
Yeah.
Yes.
You
Do
do.
I level up?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Now
I wasn't sure because I
Dang it.
died if I was like.
No, we're
Okay.
not doing that. No, you go to the same
you
level.
actually lose a level.
Yeah, you're level 15 again.
I become a god, but I get weaker.
As you make your way down, there are many points where the guards double check you. Spells are cast to make sure you are who you say you are. And then, as you are led to the area where the Emperor is being held, there is a hallway outside, and in the room inside, there's almost like two security doors, one physical, one magical. And inside is a small hexagonal, it looks to be glass case almost, that is roughly 6 feet by 6 feet. And you can see seated in the center is the Lich Emperor. He looks more like the semi-human version than the monster that you guys fought really throughout the whole battle. He looks more like the Emperor that the mortal that you consumed, you killed and you consumed. But you can see there's slight different variations of the face. You can clearly see a resemblance between this man versus the one that you killed. Definitely not the same person, but perhaps this is an ancestor of some kind. But he just currently sits cross-legged and slightly levitating. No, actually, no, he's just sitting on the ground. And as you walk in, Apollo, you would recognize there is a lot of magic in this room, specifically meant to prevent magic from being cast or utilized. This is an incredibly intricate mage cage, basically. Much more complex and secure than the ones that you've seen, such as in Kildina's Forge or even Azrael. And you can see there are guards in this room, and they just remind you to not approach the glass. But they're going to remain in the room at all times. But what do you wish to do?
I just go in and I just check on him. I'll talk to the guards. See when did he wake up?
Yesterday. But he hasn't really done anything. And you see as the Emperor's eyes close, just slowly open them.
Apollo in use form.
Yeah. His expression doesn't change. He just kind of watches you. But you can see he is awake.
Has he said anything?
No, not yet, but across the headmaster and his advisors are still determining how we are to approach this. And also reaching out to the scholars of Yol to see how to deal with something like this. We're hoping the School of Necromancy could lend their aid.
Sister.
I knew it.
No.
It may be best for us to. Actually, I wonder if the Empress would have any idea of the
I doubt it.
location of anything connected to him. Very well.
There may be. Apollo now has an idea. I'll be back. Apollo steps out of the room. And he's gonna cast message.
'Kay.
Or sending, whatever one.
Yeah.
On the shopkeeper that gave us her phylactery.
Okay.
If one wished to figure out where a being similar to you hides their phylacteries, how would I do that?
I feel like you wouldn't want to give that information up to anyone.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Shishi.
It has nothing to do with you.
I'll say that's a very
Yeah.
loaded question.
But if she didn't trust us, she wouldn't have given it to us, I don't think.
Yeah, that was the reason she trusts you.
She also thinks we're powerful. I'm gonna roll a persuasion check.
No, I'm just trying to think how she would respond to that. Okay. Just you get a response.
36.
Just. No, hi. How are you? How's the weather? Yes, the war is still going on. Just- You can ask nicely, or there are spells that assist with such things.
I don't plan on asking very nicely, I can tell you that.
I'll recast. Aries, her, and then more for her. Sorry, I forgot my manners.
You usually do.
But we have a acquaintance that won't give over that information willingly. Which spells could be used in order to locate them? Glad the weather's good.
It depends on the power of your mutual friend. If they are new, a trivial locate object.
Very doubtful.
There are also other means of scrying if you are powerful enough. Good luck, though, meant to be difficult.
I'll tuck that away.
I'm probably over 25 words, but I don't care. Sure. Another thing to keep in mind, probably guarded. Why do you think I gave it to you?
Stab that shit right now. Send a message.
Give me the information I need or yours dies.
Guess what? You fucked up.
All right, there. I guess let's go.
Alright.
Dominoes.
Mm-hmm.
Is it just like standard guards down here, or are there actual like mages that are keeping track of them too?
No, you can see that there are what appears to be 2 mages, and then 2. No, actually, there'd be 4. This is a pretty high level target. They do not appear to be standard, but you've never seen the weapons and the gear they have. I would say go ahead and give me an investigation check. Either both, both of you go ahead and investigate.
Thanks.
Both of you give me investigation checks.
27.
27. Okay.
Natural 1.
Okay. It actually checks out. I would say even with the natural 1, Vagus, you would recognize equipment.
Yeah.
You know that they have better gear than the standard. What?
I'm getting a bunch of messages and my phone is. Okay, go ahead. I'm just getting pings in my ear.
You know, like these people definitely have better gear, better armor, better weapons. Apollo, as you're looking them over, you recognize some of not the gear exactly, but what kind of gear this is. You've seen similar things in the Altorian military, especially in the spy circles. The gear that they have, and based on the armor and the weaponry, these guards are specifically mage hunters that are geared and trained to dispatch mages.
Yeah, these guards are specifically geared and trained to capture mages and to watch mages.
Good to know. One of just any of the mages that are in the area, I'll kind of walk up, and if there's any change in attitude, behavior, or if he starts saying things, get a hold of any of us, please.
Yes, sir.
That's all. You can go. Up your. Can he hear us in there?
Yes.
Good.
That way we may question him when the time is correct, once we receive further orders.
Good.
Our normal interrogation techniques would not be effective in this case.
No, I doubt it. Hope you're enjoying your eternal rot in there, my friend. It's only gonna get worse.
With time comes patience. All I have to do is wait.
Good to know. The longer you wait, the more I want to pound every particle of dust that comes off your body into the ground until you fucking beg for mercy. Have a good day. I just walk out of the room.
He just smiles.
It's not gonna be long.
No, it won't.
He's gonna die soon.
Mm-hmm. I want to help him. I'm gonna help in that process.
Zeth, Sun Villano, Truthless of Shinovar. We walk back.
He said that like fucking 20 times today. I don't
It's
know
an
what's wrong.
audiobook and it's stuck in my head.
We can tell.
He just randomly goes cross-eyed and starts saying random shit. It's kind of terrifying.
Deliver me from my enemies.
For they know not what they do.
Alright, but you guys wish to go?
Back upstairs.
Yes.
Okay. As you guys are waiting for Ares, where are you guys waiting? Like down in the lobby, up and upstairs? Where do you guys wait from?
Are you casting a spell?
No.
Oh. Stop it.
I'm playing. Okay.
Knock it off.
Where are you guys waiting for Ares?
At the bar. Is there a bar?
Yeah. You can actually. Thank you for that. Actually, it used to be like a small tavern, like a breakfast kind of thing. It was like a coffee shop. It is now a full blown tavern.
Ooh. Don't worry, guys. This one's on me.
I think we probably get free drinks here regardless.
Oh. Yeah.
So it is on you. Thanks.
No problem.
2 ales.
You guys go get it.
How far ahead on the leaderboard are we? I'm curious. Is it like astronomically, or is it just like a minor?
As you look,
Stopped the war, assassinated an emperor.
Mhm.
Like, yeah.
as you look, you're
2 points
actually
ahead.
not that far ahead of the group behind you. You wonder a bit.
I think we have to kill them.
We might have already.
You wonder if
They were the
perhaps-
people looking for Mendax.
Oh, they're right here. Number 18.
They were not part of the Adventurers Guild. Perhaps maybe some of the things that you've done they cannot report on.
Yeah.
But also, you realize that as you're kind of looking around this new space, every bounty has its reward value. It had the coin, and now it has points as well. You guys actually have not done that many quests for the Adventurers Guild,
Hmm.
so you really shouldn't have any points
Right.
at all.
Yeah. We just always stay in first place. Like, we've been retired for 7 years, and for some reason we get 20 points every day.
Yeah, so you guys can see that there's another group that's probably going to pass you soon, which I
No,
will.
no.
But as you look over the list, there is a group that you recognize. I cannot find it in my notes. They are not very high on the list, but they are on the leaderboard. It is the group that you met, what feels like so long ago now. That had the 2 elves and the Kinku that was doing all the drawings for you.
They can pass us up.
T. Yeah, so they're not like near you on the scoreboard, but you can see their little team name is near the bottom, starting to work their way up.
They're getting there.
So, After a little bit of waiting, as you're all just sharing your drinks, is there any conversations you guys had before Ares arrives?
No.
It takes a little bit of time, but then you see as a
So fucking slow.
non-descript human goes up
literally
and
you.
gets a drink from the tavern bar, and just without saying
No,
a
I'm
word, just
you.
sits down at your table. You can see a pale brunette man with brown eyes kind of sits down and
Thanks for joining us here.
welcome. So usually you meet me at, well, other places.
I don't. It was the easiest place for us all to get to, I think.
All right.
Gonna hit you with a lot here, bud. Just forewarning.
Do you want to be a god?
We've had this conversation before.
Yep. Now we're being told by our ringleader that we have to move
God.
quicker.
Oh God.
Same thing.
I mean, who doesn't?
I feel like
but-
most people.
I mean, I finally got a lot of things back, you know? If that's what you need of me, then I'll help you.
It's not what we need, it's what you want.
It shouldn't matter what we need from you. It's if this is the life that you want to live.
Do you want to be part of a pantheon and want to be a symbol for something?
This is a commitment,
Is
not
that what
just for your life, but for everything past it.
Of course, I want to be a symbol for something. I want my life to mean something. But I think I've also lived long enough. I'm ready to help you with whatever you need, but I full intend to spend my last days with Minnie. So,
Well, I think that answers our question.
But what if you just literally, if you're a god, you don't have any last days. You'll live beyond many.
that doesn't really sound like a good thing, dear.
You and Minnie could both live a ungodly amount of time together. There are a lot of perks that come with being a god, some of which include gaining a lot of power that can then be used to aid those around you. There doesn't have to be an end. There doesn't have to be an end for you, Minnie, and Damien.
There's eventually an end, though. I mean, we literally are walking around with the guy who walks people to the end. I look at Vagus.
I think there is an end for most people that are carrying aspects of divinity within them.
Can you make people immortal?
No. So
It
far, we
goes ag-
haven't discovered that power.
There are ways.
So, wait.
Not
If
immortal.
If I do this, what exactly am I getting into? Because if I'm a god, I can help Damien. Whatever.
Well, that's going to
Shithole.
be a problem. So, if you're going to be ascending to godhood, so let's be clear. This is a fork in the road for you. You can say yes, but that includes being inducted into what we're doing, which is with Pisces as well as Ravanya. If you say no, we believe we have a safe way to take out the boon, and you will remain yourself. Apollo has distributed his soul piece. I don't think that you will be unbalanced and sucked into Apollo, basically.
When I look between both of them, do I still see that kind of chaotic, like, pull between their spirits?
You feel a pull is definitely not as chaotic.
Okay. In the end, it really comes down to your decision.
Now, let's be clear. We want to also help Damien, but as it stands, Ravanya and Damien are on opposite sides, so we need to get involved in there to figure out what the fuck we can do there. If you ascend to godhood, you have to play the game. And that concludes sitting on the table with Ravanya.
It's a shitty game.
Well, I mean, playing that kind of game was. Well, it was my life before, and also the reason why Alexel did all the shit he did. I can play a game like that. But where do you stand? Who are you backing? Her or Damien?
That is a question that has not been answered yet.
And it's not so simple as Damien.
Yes, I get it. Well, if you want me at your table, I'll sit with you. Yes, I want this.
Insight check.
Hilarious.
How much is this bastard gonna fucking backstab us for Damien?
Jesus.
27. No, sorry, 28.
28?
Yeah.
I'm messaging you.
Okay.
Zeth.
Stop. A slap follow.
Truthless of Shinovar wore white the day he was to kill a king.
When did he learn Spanish?
Hola, me llamo
I've never been to Paris.
es Andrew. Y necesita ayuda.
No, don't worry about it.
Wait, who was it? Someone was.
Somebody was in Paris.
Someone was in there.
Who was in Paris?
They had to have been.
Chris, who was in Paris?
I think like a group, right? Like a group of people.
It really gets the people going.
I don't remember the song.
No one.
What song?
Who said anything about a song?
I thought it was a song.
I just knew that there were some people in Paris.
Yeah, I had heard there was, a lot of people gathering.
Some dudes in Paris.
At least a couple of them.
Are you finding this oddly as satisfying
Yes.
as me? Can we play Farming Simulator?
No.
Damn it.
Thank you for asking.
You suck. For the king too?
Yep.
Okay. Zeth.
Oh no. Oh fuck. That's not coming out.
Well,
Hmm.
that was a very quick discussion. I think we expected more.
Yeah. Damien
Hmm?
is someone that we need to take care of and protect.
Well, I feel like this
Ravanya
conversation
is-
just took
You
a
were gonna say
turn.
Apollo.
I just feel like this conversation just took a turn.
In what sense?
I don't know. I don't know. What were you gonna say, Ava? Sorry.
I guess. Nothing. If this is what Ares wants, then
Can I
should trust
insight
him.
check Ava? I feel Ava's
Sure.
whole just like demeanor just like change.
I would say Ava, is that does Ava hide that her demeanor change? Or is it before you roll? Does her demeanor change?
She's troubled, I guess. She's not. She doesn't become hostile, but she's a bit more troubled.
I would
She's
say
just not sure if Ares is really the right choice internally. I mean, I guess maybe Apollo can read that, but she's not hostile.
I'll say we take this in RP rather than player versus player roll.
Yeah.
I'll say in telepathic bond. Are we missing something here?
Okay, well, I'll telepathic bond back to the group. He cares a fuck ton about Damien, and I don't want him to fuck up or be a thorn in our side when we're trying to get things done with Ravanya.
I mean,
I don't want another combative energy at the table. Like I wanna help Damien, but I don't need Ares to be fighting us on how we try to do things too. But
I feel like it's gonna be
I'm not
an
willing to. Yeah.
uphill battle
ahead.
regardless of who we choose. We go with Alu, and I think there's still going to be some trouble there too. I don't think, even if Alu even wants to do it, she also might just flat out
If
decline.
Alu even wants to do it, I think. Yeah, it's.
We also offered it to Ares, and now we're just going to be like, "Hey, thanks. We're going to go shop around a
No.
bit. We'll be back."
Yeah. Also, you can't take the boon out of him forcefully. That would just be absolute asshole behavior.
If we plan on helping in Centrum, like we plan on talking about with Ravanya,
Yeah.
we could probably circumvent having to put Damien in any more danger in the first place.
I
To
don't
be
think
fair.
it'll
Yeah, I
be
think
that
so.
simple.
Isn't our whole plan to try and find a way that, like, without all of the war stuff, to get Ronnie's plan
Yeah.
going? Yeah.
So
I-
it is.
I feel like he
Yeah.
could help us in that as well. Like, he'd be down for that.
Right.
Because we're not opposing Damien. We are, like, helping Ravanya do what she wants to do. We're trying to stop people from fighting and dying.
We're bridging the gap between the warring side and the resistance.
We can try. It'll also, I think, be a little bit more difficult than like Aldir and Altor. I
Yeah.
think
Because I'm pretty
Be-
sure Damien's gonna see it as like a very personal attack. If we're
I
trying
also
to like.
Damien
convince him.
isn't, from what Apollo knows, Damien is almost forced to be there, right?
Yeah. You were
Because of the
throwing
deal
die.
that he
Private
made.
Dai.
In the same boat, though, if we can convince Ares to be on our side and then agree with us, he could help us convince Damien to help us.
Yeah.
Yes,
True.
we also just need to be prepared that Damien might not be able to help us.
100%.
I think is
Which I think is even more of a reason to have Ares on our side, because then I think he can also help us in, like, subduing the situation.
There's also the fact that those people have been alive and in a lot of power for a very long period of time, and even then they might not be willing to secede that
Mhm.
power. It might be
Yeah.
inevitable that there might be bloodshed or continued bloodshed,
Yeah.
in which case we have to know that Ares will side with Damien.
Well, I mean, we can have basically Ares' job be get Damien out of there, because Damien has to fight back. Ares can use his power because he's, but isn't his whole thing like he has? Isn't it the boon of
Hiding people.
Kieran? No, Horizon Man, right?
Yes, Horizon.
Horizon.
So can he just like disappear, like vanish? Like, what if he can do that with Damien and just like take him out of the situation?
Yeah, it depends on the deal that was made. We don't know the deal. If the deal literally is binding his soul here, or is like he has to help,
Well, yeah.
he has to like.
Yeah.
I don't know how much Ares is going to be like, hey,
Well, no, I'm not saying like talk him out of it. I'm saying like act like force him out, and he can just take him away from the situation.
right, but that might again. My fear.
Apollo's saying that might help. That might help. I'm sorry. That might hurt Damien because it's like tied to
we
tied to
don't
his
know.
literal soul.
We don't know
Yeah.
the terms of that deal.
Mhm.
It could
Yeah,
literally
yeah.
kill him, or claim his
Yeah.
soul. His soul is forfeit.
Mhm.
Like there
Yeah.
are ramifications there that we don't know, and I think that's going to be the
I
big.
feel like that would be the case if it was something voluntary, not if he's involuntary taken away.
I mean,
Might
he
not
was,
matter.
He was captured
I see Apollo's point. Yeah, I think Ava just basically says like,
I don't know. I like the idea of
gotta
Ares
be
personally.
careful. Just be careful of Ares. Like,
He was captured by Wingleader Gwyneth, so nothing happened then. We've seen.
Right. That
Right.
might. I think. Yeah, Damien was.
yeah.
Damien
Mhm.
was on the ship
the
with
ship
us.
He was not a
Mhm.
captive.
He was
That's
He
in-
right.
was, yeah,
No, he was not.
He broke into the
He
ship.
broke in.
That's
He
right.
broke into the ship. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even then,
Yeah, it could have been working out. The
where we are now, I'm sure if we have to bargain with the Dai to get some people
that
to
makes
control
so much more sense looking back at it too.
Yeah.
Because it's like this has been, even Ravanya has been like, they've been at end since the start of it.
Mhm.
Centrum
Yeah.
and fucking Ravanya.
I guess I would just like say like to Ares like, if you fuck us with what's going on with Ravanya, because she's a work in fucking progress. I will tear the godhood out of your fucking brain.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Listen, what about being not aggressive, Ava?
yeah.
Ava, not
This is
aggressive.
literally me.
We're here to work together.
This is where Ava's a bit more draconic now. She's changed.
You have to be.
Apollo goes and
Changed.
finds the
She
edge.
doesn't-
He
she-
finds
she
the edge
doesn't
of the
see-
island.
She doesn't see
Can we go down
Ares
there and
as
visit Pathos again?
friend.
No, I'm not coming back
Yes.
this time.
Every time.
I won't.
I'm sorry, Ava. My headset was cutting out as you were saying that. What was the threat you
Oh.
said? If you
I'll
if you
rip the
betray,
fucking godhood from you.
okay. Basically, if you betray us, then
you
you'll
fuck
rip
us
the godhood
over.
out of
yeah.
you.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
He kind of he smiles and he just gives you a nod. We have done well because of our mutual destruction otherwise. I mean, the first time I met you, you were a huge risk. Both ways on that. I risked blowing my entire operation for the one chance that you could have gotten Minnie out of there.
Ah.
So this is your chance to leave me a feather now too, darling.
Bitch, we got you out and freaking Tinker Girl out.
Reel it in. Reel it in. Reel it in.
Others.
Breathe, deep breaths.
Fucking
Sensing some combative nature. here.
shape change into a dragon, chop his head off.
Just telepathically. Ava, I think now's the time to listen to our own advice. Non-combative energy.
You see steam come out of her nostrils.
No, it's okay when she does it.
It's not. That's why I'm saying reel it in.
Apollo's just like,
Steam's coming out.
no
of his
steam's
nostrils.
coming out of his nose.
He's trying real hard
Blow a
though.
loogie on your chest.
Oh, sorry, I didn't blow my nose earlier today.
Sick. Are you gonna eat that?
No, Vegas.
That timing was great.
I cast Pass Without Trace, disappear into the shadows. I'm watching you. And just go into the shadows.
I literally watched Ava walk through that door over there. She's still in the window.
So he kind
You
of
can't see me.
he kind of folds his arms and smiles.
I don't know what that was.
Don't know
So
what
Catch
was.
fog cloud. Smoke bomb. Smoke bomb around.
The other thing that's gonna probably be a problem is he is you. Do we just say that we found him? And
Yeah,
you think she's gonna believe that?
I don't care what she believes. I have no problem lying to her.
All right.
I won't do it unless the group's okay
Oh.
with it.
I mean, yeah, I don't really see what the point is lying in the sense that we discovered him while with Alexel, and he's been running away from us, and he's been hard to find for us too, but we've gained his trust.
Literally have known where he's at this entire time, and we just
Literally brought him to safe harbor.
yeah.
Shh.
Well,
Shut up.
So,
is the fog whispering to us now?
Close that window over there.
so I can't imagine this is a straightforward process.
It's actually more straightforward than you would imagine.
We have to kill you.
No,
I have
You-
to kill you.
you do. No, you don't have to die.
There, that's
I
we've
kill
proven you
him,
don't have to.
and
He doesn't have the energy yet.
but I,
At this point, would
He
one
needs
of
to
us
have the energy first.
would one of us who
okay,
has been
at this
ascended
point, you need to
for-
think about what you stand for.
would one of us who has been ascended for an extended period be able to give him the power at this point?
You guys know. You guys are
Well,
still baby
One
guys.
of us can.
Well, what I was thinking is, would we be able to, from all of
I can
us,
do
like
the
if we
wish.
all use some
Oh.
energy?
Like do some power of friendship
Yes.
shit. Interesting.
Like we go full on, like, you know, Super Saiyan, give me your energy mode, and like give him from each of us.
We just make a spirit bomb and hit him with the energy.
I grab him by the soul.
I
I grab him by the nuts.
I
I grab him by the soul nuts.
Sorry. I just think
I
down
like
down.
the idea. I think it goes without saying
grab
there
his
will
boob.
be, I don't want to say consequences, but you're looking at levels of exhaustion
Listen, guys.
because you're literally would be giving him essence of yourself. You guys saw the toll it took on Ravania when she did it for the two of you. It took her time to have to
Yeah.
do it again,
And
and
we,
she's been gone for a long,
I don't know
lot,
if
much
I
longer than you
can.
guys.
I'm already worried about the imbalance between us. I think if I were to give even more of an essence away, it might skew that balance even more.
I get that. I
I
think in my mind, I think it'd be separate. Like it'd be separate enough. Because it's like more about like the side of divinity, less of your own personal like soul.
Can you roll a list check for me?
Yeah. Not a lot. I think like 12.
12? Okay. It wasn't super high DC. Apollo has a point.
Mhm.
That was part of the big concern about having the two of them in the Pantheon at the same time, because they technically share a soul.
Yeah.
However, you are on good terms with another one of your Pantheon.
Pisces. We can have Pisces. Because we shouldn't have Ravana do it. That's for sure.
Because Pisces told you she was not able to do it herself,
But Pisces with all of us, maybe.
potentially. She's also been around a lot longer than you guys.
So that would probably take less of a toll on us a little bit too.
can I message God directly?
Uh,
I just have like the red phone in like the office. That's just the emergency phone. Like,
you guys have ways of contacting each other. But
oh, I'm
on the
gonna
other-
summon them tonight.
On the other hand,
Huh.
yes, you can all. You guys have. You've seen Ava call her own summons with everyone. I would say you probably don't think a sending spell is going to work on divinity. You know who has a direct connection to her, though.
Are you telling me to message Sardine?
I'm giving you options. You can. I would say it would probably not work to cast sending on divinity. But you guys have your own ways of being able to basically call a meeting to talk to each other, or you know the one person that has direct contact with her.
So what do we want? Do we want to call the meeting tonight? We can set that up, or do we want to talk to Sardine? Thoughts?
Sardine first.
Sardine is strange, but I see it as a good option.
Do you want to go start Sardine or just straight to Pisces?
I guess. Well, for considering Pisces in the long run.
Because I feel like
Last time-
Sardine would be like, didn't I ask for a boon?
Because
You want
last
me to
time,
make some other guy a god? Fuck
That
off!
is
Well, we're not asking him to do it. We're asking him to ask Pisces.
well,
Well, we
Pisces
can just
wasn't
talk
strong
about
enough
it.
last time.
We can just talk to Pisces.
Where were you? Though,
We're
like,
saying
Tell her to
her
make
and all of
everyone-
us. Yeah,
Oh.
we just call a private
Did you
meeting
black
without
out for
some
the last
lights.
10
I
minutes?
did.
Okay.
that's all I was asking.
Yeah, we just call a private meeting.
Okay.
I think we can bypass starting. I do want to hear his voice again. I wouldn't mind just saying what's up.
That's the whole reason I wanted it, honestly. I just wanted to
Hey,
talk to him.
Sardine, how's it going? We miss you. Hope all is well. Made it out of the realm of Mizara just fine. Have a wonderful day.
That's in your brain, not my brain.
We don't get this.
I know. Apollo sends it.
This isn't real for me.
Only I get to hear it.
Okay.
Oh,
Send a
great
text
powerful
message.
Starlight Battalion. Thank you for your well wishes.
Let her cook. Hold on.
I almost called you Jimmy. Hold on. That's not.
Even Caroline's face right now.
Is he alright?
The sardine kid.
Anchovy.
I'm gonna put my kid on the mic.
Oh god, they're probably like not doing his voice while I forget the fucking like start phrase. Oh great.
Yeah.
Starlight Battalion.
There you go.
So good.
When you're playing games and the kid picks up the mic.
I'm gonna put my kid on the
His
mic.
first word is O, and I tried to start with greetings, and the thing threw me off. Fuck the word count, just let me have this. What's your fucking name? Apollo. Oh, great Apollo of the Starlight Battalion. It was good to hear from you.
We'll shake it
It's
first.
not real. Didn't
It's
happen.
not real at all.
Things are good. Wrapping up business in the strange place of Viro. Shall be returning back to the colony soon.
I can still see that little fish man.
R.I.P.
He's definitely not. Jess and Pan.
What a guy.
What a guy.
Too bad we lost him in that train station.
Yeah, never to be seen again. All right, well, he said, what's up? They're going to return home soon. They're still in Viro.
That's nice.
Okay, Ava, call a meeting. I don't know how to do it.
Wait, can't we all call a meeting now?
Okay, it's when we. Yeah.
Does
we
it
should all
have
be
to be
allowed
at
to do it
bedtime?
now.
Pisces?
I think it's a bedtime.
Well, she isn't, so maybe it'd be easier to call one at a
I
time.
have to call a meeting when we're all dead, so I'm not calling a meeting.
I think the last time that Ava did it, it was in the Temple of Mizara in Viro, and you just used a pond. Used a
Yeah, that's right.
used a reflection pool. It was not nighttime; it was middle of the day.
True.
All right. All that shit.
I spill water on the table.
Yeah, Apollo goes and gets a beer and just looks into the beer.
Is it really?
Does it work?
Is that what you're doing?
I guess not.
should
Based
probably-
on your reaction.
We should
No,
probably
wait,
do
do
this
you-
in a
do you
more
try
private area. Not just
I don't know what I'm
in
doing.
Get in the cup.
Everyone
Everybody get in the cup.
get the pond on the table.
No, okay, I guess we'll go find a different pond.
I'll flatten out. Use me.
No.
Now we all have to enter you.
No, I'm asking you, as gods of this world, how do you reach out to each other?
I don't know.
Prayer?
Yeah,
Talking
Apollo
to
just.
Ava.
Is that a phone?
Hello, this is Agnes. Leave a message.
Leave a message when you're dead. Beep.
I'll get there eventually. Be ready to walk.
Your call is very important to us.
Thank you for calling,
Yeah.
Magus. How may I be of
All of the Guardians of the
assistance?
Dead are busy because there's one of them. He'll take care of you. Your number
Press
7,469 in line.
Would you like us to call you back at this number when we're available?
Have a good day. Enjoy being dead.
Please enjoy this waiting music. It's just heavy breathing from
Okay.
It's me actively on the other walk, like, what'd you do in the living world? You want some bread?
What's your favorite snack? Oh, Postmates it right now.
I think the only thing that Apollo can conceive would be very similar to the Chaos Key, where he just kind of like opens a door and thinks of where he wants to go and hope it works. So
Okay.
Apollo will go find an out-of-the-way door.
Okay.
I want to call a meeting. I want to call a meeting.
With private meeting with Pisces.
It's going to be us and
Private
Pisces.
meeting with Pisces.
Us and Pisces.
Do not send the
No, Katie?
invite to the entire
No
email
Katie.
chain.
This is not a forward
Every
for
god
all.
is there,
This
just-
is Starlight Battalion and Pisces. And Apollo opens the door. He just walks in.
Okay.
Just a broom
That's the
closet.
bathroom.
So
Shit. Some
So,
guy's taking a shit.
you all watch as Apollo just opens the door to what is obviously a storage closet and disappears inside.
We should probably move fast. I don't know. There's a time limit on that.
And as you all
We'll all get stuck in the storage closet.
disappear, you find yourself for the first time in Apollo's pocket dimension. And that is where we'll
Because
end
you're
this
going
week's
to
session.
Why is it wet in
need.
here?
Don't ask questions you don't want to know the
So-
answer
I
to.
want to know the answer.
Thank
That's
you so
why I
much,
asked.
everyone. That's where we'll end this week's session.
Secretions.
We will stop it. We will return next week with Apollo giving us a description of what his meeting room looks like.
Thank you for giving me a week to plan.
I know. I'm here for you.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2
Thank
weeks.
you for giving me 2 weeks to plan.
Yeah. So we will be back in 2 weeks. Next on that Saturday, not Sunday, to see what happens next as a Starlight Battalion is attempting to bring up a god behind Ravania's back and plan out kind of what
She
the next
asked us to.
stage is going to be as we start to quickly approach this rapid showdown between the Resistance Dai, Ravania, and the Great Rift, which will open the back to the old gods. So everything's starting to come to a head. So thank you so much for joining us, everyone. We will see you in 2 weeks to see how this campaign goes. From 2021. It won't get better. It won't get better.
Nope.
It never does.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye, friends.
Pulses.